Yo, what's going on, y'all? This is Marcus Rosa, aka Mazuma TV, back at y'all with some more boxing talk, man. I hope everybody's having a blessed, beautiful, positive, productive night. I hope you had a great day overall, man. I'm back at y'all with some more boxing talk. We're gonna be speaking about Sebastian Fundora, uninterested, and becoming undisputed at 154 pounds. We're gonna be speaking about Boots Ennis versus Haney, possibly happening after the Jaron Ennis versus Xander Zayas fight, if that fight happens. We're going to be speaking about Jaron Ennis and his latest tweet. Then we're going to get into some open boxing topics. You feel what I'm saying? But before we get into that, if y'all could please hit the like button on the way in, that'd be very much appreciated. We on the road to 4K. We well into the 3,400 mark, looking to crack that 3,500 mark in due time. Shout out to the nation and the mob for making this possible. I already see a couple comments in the building so far. Shout out to everybody that's making their way in. Let's get the algorithm on the up. Hit the like button. Let's get the algorithm on the up so the people know that Mazuma TV is live. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to Marissa. Shout out to the little sis in the building. She said, "Hey, Mark, how are you?" I'm chilling. I'm maintaining. I can't complain. I'm a little tired right now. I'm going to keep it real with y'all, too. I don't really want to talk too much boxing today. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. We going to make it do what it do regardless. Chris Maldonado, what up? What's going on? That's my high school brother right there. Mr. Big Play Bray, what up? What's good? What's good? Shout out to the nation. Shout out to the mob. Tricks in the building. He said, yo, Jai Opataya officially stripped. That was what I had read. I thought he was stripped as soon as he fought Brandon Glanton. That's what I had assumed happened. But, you know, I don't know if they went back to discuss things and then they just finalized stripping him. I don't know what happened. But, you know, Jai Opataya, I don't know. It was one of two things with Jai. Either he knew that Zuffa wasn't going to acknowledge the IBF and decided to just take a chance to see if the IBF would let him remain being champion, or Zuffa told him that, you know, they would cooperate with the IBF and not ended up doing so. So either way, it's like Jai Opataya should have did his research. You know what I mean? He should have definitely did his research. He should have saw Dana White saying that he's not going to acknowledge any other sanctioning bodies. He should have known that there was some tension between Zuffa boxing and, you know, these sanctioning bodies and stuff like that. So, you know, if your main goal, if your objective was to become undisputed at cruiserweight, you know, you should have avoided fucking with Zuffa. You know, that's just my opinion. Like they go totally against what your primary goal is. So why even do it? You know what I'm saying? And if the money's more important, then you know what I mean? You chose that. They're gonna give you money, they're gonna keep you active. You know what I'm saying? But you can't be upset that, you know, the sanctioning bodies don't have anything to do with it. Nothing to do with your situation. Chris Maldonado said ISIS CO is out of the coma. Thank God. Yeah, absolutely. That was beautiful news. Shout out to ISIS. I think that's how you say her name, CO. You know, she was in a medically induced coma. Unfortunately, she was able to make it out of that situation, and she is up, talking, and is off the ventilator. Shout out to the absolute warrior. Thank God we didn't have another situation where, you know, she's still in ICU. So we got to keep our fingers crossed and hope that nothing else happens out of that situation. But you know, it take a strong individual to, you know, get yourself up out of that situation. You know what I mean? And she's a 19-year-old girl. You know what I mean? That's a 19-year-old girl. She's a little girl, man. I mean, she just graduated high school not too long ago. So she got plenty of life to live. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully she continues to go about her life as peacefully and as positively as she can. You know what I'm saying? I don't think boxing should be something that she should explore no longer. That's just my opinion. Because when you have those type of, you know, situations, when you had them type of accidents, that, you know, that's something that may be irreversible or may possibly happen again. So, you know, shout out to, you know, ISIS. I hope she finds peace within herself and goes on to the next chapter of her life, because God gave her another opportunity. Beautiful thing. You know what I mean? Carl Arline, what up? Lorenzo and the motherfucking Benzo showing love out Tokyo. What up? Yasir Ali. We definitely gonna get into that, Yasir. We're not gonna jump the gun yet. Southwest Dice, what up? What's going on? What's going on? Salute to the nation, man. We about to get into these topics, man. A lot of the news that's going to be going on today is going to be, centered around the 154-pound division, one of the deepest, one of the most competitive divisions in the sport of boxing. You know what I'm saying? We got some of the best talent in that division, whether we talking about Virgil Ortiz, Jaron Ennis, Xander Zayas. You know what I mean? You can even talk about Jermell Charlo. You know what I mean? Johannes Tellez, Abbas Barau. It's just a lot of quality talent in the division. You got Rashidi Ellis there now. Israel Madrimov, Brandon Adams, Serhii Boachuk. You know, the list goes on and on. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of our favorite divisions as of right now, and it'll only get better as these guys from 47 move up, like the Devin Haney's. You know what I mean? The Ryan Garcias. Whoever happens to be, going up into 154 eventually. I think things will get even more action packed from them. Yeah, Marissa, we don't want no Gerald McClellan situations. You know what I mean? Salute to the legend Gerald McClellan, though. But shout out to his sister for taking care of him. But anyways, a lot of this news is going to be centered around 154 pounds. And the first thing we're going to talk about is the current WBC junior middleweight champion of the world, and that happens to be Sebastian Fundora. He's been doing his little media runs and things of that nature because he does have a fight coming up this weekend with Keith one-time Thurman. And it's a fight that, we didn't really ask for, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of interested to see how that fight will turn out just based off of, the unknowns. You know what I mean? In terms of what Keith Thurman has going on, what he has left, how he could compete at 154 pounds because he is a career welterweight. And, Keith Thurman's a smaller type of guy. This dude's like 5'6", 5'7", going up against somebody who may be a foot taller than him. Not literally, not in a, I'm not, no exaggeration. He may literally be a foot taller than Keith Thurman. And that's Sebastian Fundora, the towering inferno. You see what I'm saying? So they getting into it. They gonna fight. And while Sebastian Fundora was knocking out these interviews, somebody had asked him a good question about Undisputed. You know what I mean? That's one of the biggest things that you can achieve in the sport of boxing when you're able to grab all of the major titles, in boxing and literally have one champion in the division. I think it's one of the most beautiful things that you could accomplish in the sport. But according to Sebastian Fundora, he has different thoughts about that situation. Let's go ahead and hear the video and see what he has to say about this. Let's go ahead and hear it.
What's your ultimate goal? Do you want to be undisputed, or what's your ultimate goal in the ring?
There was an idea of becoming undisputed at one time, but as of right now, it's so much politics. Look with the WBO. I was already unified champion, but all these things that don't line up with us, you can't. It's a business as well. It's a business as well. So if you're not gonna work with me, I can't really work with you either. So I'll fight all these guys. I'll fight them all, and they can keep their belt right after I beat them. But I'm comfy with the WBC. I still think I'm recognized as the best. I think I'm the best. So, let's just make these mega fights.
So that's Sebastian Fundora's response to what his goals are and if he wants to explore becoming undisputed. According to Sebastian Fundora, he says that was something that he wanted to do initially, but with the politics of boxing, he's no longer interested in exploring undisputed. He's pretty much on this type of time where if the sanctioning bodies aren't willing to work with him, then he's not going to work with them. And even went on to say how comfortable he is with the WBC. And, he's willing to face these guys, but after he beats them, they could keep their titles, something of that nature. Then he also went on to say, what the fuck? What was this other? Hold on, let's go through that video one more time. I want to make sure I'm hearing everything correctly.
What's your ultimate goal? Do you want to be undisputed, or what's your ultimate goal in the ring?
There was an idea of becoming undisputed at one time, but as of right now, it's so much politics. Look with the WBO. I was already unified champion, but all these things that.
So what happened with the WBO, Sebastian Fundora? Because you saying that these sanctioning bodies have to work with you. So what he's referring to is the WBO situation, because Sebastian Fundora did hold the WBO and the WBC title simultaneously, right? That is a true. That's a true thing. He was a unified champion in the division at one point in time. But guess what? With becoming a champion, along with that comes responsibilities, right? And one of those responsibilities, Sebastian, is mandatories. You have to face your mandatories. There's a ranking system in every sanctioning body, and it comes to a point in time, unless you're in a fucking corrupt sanctioning body or a piece of shit organization that allows you to do whatever the fuck you want, you have to eventually fight the guy that's at the top of the list. So at that point in time, Sebastian Fundora was he was a unified champion, but in the WBO, the young kid on the block, Xander Zayas, was ranked number 1 in the WBO. Now, that doesn't come as a surprise. You know, top rank, the WBO, they like this. The WBO gives top ranked fighters a lot of opportunities to fight for their belt. So we all knew that it was a matter of time before Xander Zayas got that shot at the WBO. But Xander Zayas, showing how confident he is and how ready he was for a championship level, he pulled up on Sebastian Fundora. He was under the assumption that he was going to face Sebastian, that fight was going to happen, the WBO was going to mandate it, and they were going to see some type of fight happen. But what happened? They ordered the fight. They get into negotiations, from what I understand, is, you know, they try to hit Xander Zayas with all these stipulations. And so Samson Lukowicz came out and said something along the lines of Xander Zayas is he rehydrates a lot, so we need a rehydration clause. Bro, you have Samson. You literally have a 6'6" to 6'7" super welterweight champion of the world, and you're worried about somebody being heavier than him. So they weren't able to work anything out. Sebastian Fundora didn't want to go into that fight, so he vacated the title, and the title was done, put on the line for Xander Zayas to fight Jorge Garcia Perez for. Cool. So that's what Sebastian Fundora is saying in terms of the WBO situation. Now, he also went on to say that, or basically alluded to the fact that the WBO didn't want to work with him. What the fuck do you mean that the WBO didn't want to work with you? Do you just want these sanctioning bodies to not give you mandatories? Do you feel like you're above facing the number 1 contender in your division? See, you couldn't tell motherfuckers like Tito Trinidad that back in the days. That motherfucker, Tito Trinidad, went on, he was a former unified champion and all that good shit, man. That man faced number 1 ranked contenders all the fucking time. And if he wasn't facing them, he was facing other fucking champions. You see what I mean? But Sebastian Fundora is making it clear that, basically, if you don't allow him to do what the fuck he wants to do, that he no longer wants your belt. And that's why he's so comfortable with the WBC. Why? Because you got a Mexican ran organization in WBC. You have a fucking Mexican-American fighter. They see eye to eye. They identify with each other. So Mauricio's going to let him do whatever the fuck he wants. As long as he's getting paid, Mauricio will let anything slide for the most part. You see what I'm saying? So he's letting you know that he no longer wants to chase Undisputed because of the politics, a.k.a. responsibilities, and went on to say that, he'll still be willing to face these guys, but he's not willing to have their titles. See, I don't really be understanding these dudes, and he's talking about it's a business. I understand that it's a business. But when being a champion, you go into being a champion knowing that there's responsibilities that you have that you need to take care of as a champion. Part of being a champion is defending your title. And you're not just going to fucking defend your title against anybody that you want. You have to defend your title against the people that sanctioning body feels like is worthy of that opportunity. So you don't just grab a belt and automatically assume that you're bigger than the belt. Sebastian, you're not there yet, brother. You are not a star. I don't know who told you that. You know, there's some fighters, they get to a certain point where they like, man, fuck it, I'm bigger than the belt. For the most part, it may be true. You know what I'm saying? Floyd got bigger than the belt. You know what I'm saying? Crawford got bigger than the belt. Canelo got bigger than the belts. You reach a certain level of superstardom, yeah, like you become bigger than the belt and you can move however you want. But you have to earn that right. Sebastian Fundora hasn't earned anything. You got knocked the fuck out prior to you being a world champion. You was given the opportunity because Keith Thurman tore his bicep. Keith Thurman ain't do shit since then except beat a bum-ass Australian fighter. And here you go giving Keith Thurman an opportunity. When Xander Zayas was a much more credible opponent than Keith Thurman. But it is what it is. Let's continue on with this video.
That don't line up with us, you know, you can't. It's a business as well. It's a business as
It needs to line up with him in order for him to get along with a sanctioned body. It has to line up with him. So you grab this belt and then you think you're going to tell these sanctioning bodies how they should do shit. They have to be, as soon as you grab a title, they need to be on your time.
as well. So if you're not going to work with me, I can't really work with you either. So I'll fight all these guys. I'll fight them all, and they can keep their belt right after I beat them. But I'm comfy with the WBC. I still think I'm recognized as the best.
You're not, though. How you just duck a nigga and then you just feel, I still feel like I'm the best. You literally gave up a title to not fight somebody and you still consider yourself the best. That's not how this shit works, brother. How do you feel like you're the best when you ain't beat the other champions in your division? How? People can have their opinions on who they feel like is the best, but you have never definitively proved that you are the best in any circumstance. You beat Erickson Lubin, cool. You beat Tim Tszyu, cool. Does that like unanimously prove that you're the best? Absolutely not. There's still some other guys out here that you got to prove yourself against. You got to get your get back with Xander if Xander is still a champion. When that opportunity comes around, you still have to face a Jaron Ennis. Not only that, but we completely forget the fact that he ducked Terrence Crawford brutally. Brutally. Prior to Terrence Crawford getting that Israel Madrimov fight, he was chasing Fundora because Fundora was unified. And what did he do? Him and his team looked the other way and act like Terrence Crawford brought nothing to the table. When he's a bigger star than Sebastian Fundora, and he probably would have made his career highest payday facing Terrence Crawford. So they literally had this program that they got going on, and they don't want anybody to interrupt what they got set in place. It's simple. You know what I mean? You can't say that. You just can't fall back on the idea that this is a business, because when shit makes business sense, you still finding ways to get up out of the situation. Can't nobody tell me that fight with Terrence Crawford didn't make business sense, especially when you had Turkey Al-Sheikh back in his play, putting the bread up. You know what I mean? Being the financer of the potential bout. You can't say that it has to make business sense, because there was times where it made business sense and you chose to rematch Tim Tszyu. Or face who was that? Who was that dude that he beat up real quick? He washed, got up out of the way. You know what I'm saying? I forgot his name. You know what I mean? That's how insignificant he was in the sport of boxing, or at least in the weight class. You went ahead and what was it, Cordell Booker? Yeah, you beat up on Cordell Booker. So you telling me that, because Brian Mendoza knocked him smooth the fuck out. Then he goes and he fights Tim Tszyu. You know what I mean? He fought him for the WBC vacant belt, and the WBO was on the line. Cool. You became unified from there. So you turned down Terrence Bud Crawford to face Cordell Booker. If that don't tell you that this nigga is a grandmaster duck, I'm glad that the WBO took that belt up off of your hands. I'm glad they did. Who the fuck wants to deal with a champion who don't want to face no top caliber guys, no top contenders, and then you face Cordell Booker? And then you go ahead and you give Tim Tszyu another opportunity when he literally was 1-2 in his last 3 fights? Did we just forget that? So I'm going to just tell you this. This fucking freckle face fuck nigga is pussy. He's a bitch. I'm sorry, like that. Like you can't sit here and act like you want to fight all these guys. There was 2 guys that was in front of you that wanted that smoke with you, and you refused to fight them. And your team pretty much X themselves out of the fight. How you gonna put a rehydration clause on what, a 21, 22-year-old kid at the time of Xander Zayas? Are you fucking serious? With all the advantages you got motherfuckers jumping out their way to say that you a weight bully, and you got the audacity to request that a motherfucker don't blow up and weight after a weigh-in. Who the fuck you think you are? You did all that pussy shit just to get the belt taken from you anyway. And guess what? This bitch ass nigga, Sebastian Fundora, gave up that belt and made Xander's eyes like, all right, now let me show you how I do this shit, little nigga. And became unified in 2 fights. And about to fight another nigga that you don't want to see neither. Let's keep that shit real. You don't want to fight no Jaron Ennis neither. You know what he'll do to you, bro. We all know this. He'll knock your bony ass all around the ring. You know what I mean? You going, and let's not act like, yo, like we be sitting here acting like Fundora a dog. Fundora quit against Brian Mendoza. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. When that long bodied bastard hit that motherfucking canvas, when he got the fuck up and he looked that referee dead in his eyes, what did he do? He was clearly conscious. He looking dead at the ref. He's looking at the ref and he's shaking his head and he's refusing to get up. Why is that? Why is that? He didn't even attempt to get up. Shout out to y'all motherfuckers be clowning people like Devin Haney who got up every time. You know what I mean? Y'all niggas clown Zab Judah when he got dropped by Tim Costa Zoo and then got up and fell again. At least that nigga attempted to get the fuck up. At least he attempted to get up. This nigga Fundora, his nigga body hit the canvas hard as shit. Bang! Got up, sat up, which lets you know that he has some sort of equilibrium. If you're able to sit up, you have some sort of equilibrium behind you. Looked at the referee and shook his head no, and looked down at the canvas. Trick said, I think his legs were completely gone, in my opinion. That was a cold KO. The thing, Tricks, but you can't say that because you didn't see him attempt to get up. So how do we know? I'm gonna tell you this. If you're laying down, it takes a certain level of equilibrium. It takes a certain amount of equilibrium to lay down like this and rise the fuck up like the Undertaker. Yeah. He literally looked at the ref and shook his head like, nah, we ain't doing this. So the fact that you think that you're the best at 154 pounds when you still got motherfuckers like Boots out here, you still got motherfuckers like Xander out here, you got Virgil Ortiz out here, you still got Jermell Charlo running around. And I really believe that Jermell Charlo would knock you the fuck out right now. Right now. With Jermell Charlo's long layoff coming off of a loss, all that shit, I think he'll jump back in the ring right now and spark you. I really believe that. So, when I saw this video, I'm like, no, this dude's a fucking joke, bro. He's a joke. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, man. Look, man, I was trying to be objective with this whole fight. I hope Keith Thurman beat the shit out you. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Because something told me that if Keith win, he might jump into the smoke and fight some motherfuckers. He just might, because he at the end of his career, he probably, he trying to make up for that inactivity. He probably try to do a couple cash out fights and call it quits. You know what I'm saying? I might be rooting for Keith Thurman to knock you smooth the fuck out. I hope he hit you with one of them big ass punches and put your lights out. I heard what Mike Fox said about Keith Thurman sparring. He said Keith Thurman looks smooth. He looks solid, and this is a winnable fight. Now, Mike could just be saying that because, he was in Keith's camp. You know what I mean? But listen, I'm putting a bet in for one time to knock Fundora out. Wouldn't that be some shit? Ain't this nigga like a little blind anyways? Like, look how the way this nigga eyes looking here. This nigga eyes tweaking. He say he can't even see without his glasses and shit. I hope Keith Thurman hit you with some shit you don't see. I really hope he do. I hope he hit you with the same shit Steve Cunningham hit Tyson Fury with. Shout out to Steve Cunningham. Be on the gym on a daily basis. Giving out game. Humble, give out game. You know what I mean? Support all of our guys as if they're his own. Shout out to the two-time world champ Steve Cunningham, man. Two-time cruiserweight champion of the world. I hope Keith Thurman knock you the fuck out, Sebastian. Your mentality is cancerous towards the sport of boxing. I ain't gonna lie. Imagine how many title defenses Sebastian got? What you got? 2 title defenses? And you over here acting like you bigger than the belts and you've outgrown the belts, the responsibilities of having a belt. Man, get Sebastian Fundora long neck ass the fuck up out of here, bro. Don't nobody want to hear this goofy shit that he talking about. Motherfucker got 2 title defenses and you popping it like you bigger than the belts. Get the fuck out of here. Get him the fuck up out of here. Shitty ass. You got a lot. Shitty ass nigga, man. Get him up out of here, bro. I don't want to hear from this motherfucker no more. I hope one time really do something, hit you with the one time, bro. I hope he turned back the clock and beat your ass. Real shit. But anyways, we ain't gonna speak too much on that. Very, very disappointing perspective from Sebastian Fundora. There's a lot of motherfuckers who think like that nowadays, though, like Jared Anderson, Sebastian Fundora, Keyshawn Davis. You even heard Shakur like, oh man, I'll vacate that belt. So a nigga told O'Shaquie, I'll vacate that belt. What you mean? I'll vacate that belt. I don't need to fight you. I'll have one of my little brothers fight you. Nigga said Fundora going to turn Thurman into a vegetable. Sound good. I'm going for one time, baby. Let's go check. I'm going for Keith Thurman. Even though Keith Thurman a fucking duck too, I feel like he probably gonna feel like he gotta make these big fights happen before he go ahead and retire and shit. So I would trust him to do that. You know what I mean? I think he knows that window closing on him. So I think he gonna try to get all these big fights. You know what I'm saying? Probably fight Jermell Charlo. That'd be a good little scrap. He was talking shit to him on FaceTime like he wanted the rumbling. Maybe he could get an Errol Spence fight. You know what I mean? Who knows? I want to see some big shit happen at 54, man. So we'll see, man. But that's Fundora and where he coming from with this whole shit. Let's sit here.
I think I'm the best. So, let's just make these mega fights.
What's your ultimate goal?
Let's make these mega fights, but let's not include the belt. You better go to Zuffa with that shit, nigga. That shit like Donald versus Daffy. I like that comment right there. Basically, what Kell Brooks said, basically. But anyways, man, we're going to transition on to the next topic, man. I wanted to speak on this as well. I got this sent to my DM a few times. So I'm going to give you guys my reaction to Bill Haney's thoughts on Jaron Ennis and possibly fighting him in the future. So let's go ahead and hear it, shall we?
Why move up to 54 and call out Xander, but not fight Boots at 54?
Wasn't have a belt at 54, and we were interested in fighting Boots at 47 with the belt. You know what I mean? When he gets a belt at 54, then, you know what I mean, we'll revisit the fight. But he's on the list. You know what I mean? That's going to happen. It's just a matter of...
He said he was 52, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is it's going to happen. That fight is going to happen. It's just a matter of when it's going to happen and what it's going to happen for.
Why?
Well, that's Bill Haney's thoughts. on the possibility of his son, Devin Haney, 3-division world champion, going up against the former unified welterweight champion of the world, Jaron Ennis, who may have a big fight lined up against the current unified champion at 154 pounds, Xander Zayas. I mean, that may be going down in either the beginning or the end of June. Regardless, most likely y'all gonna see y'all boy there. You feel what I'm saying? And what's my overall thoughts on this video, man? I like it. I like that energy from Bill Haney. But one thing about that shit that you talking, eventually you gotta walk. You know what I mean? And Devin Haney and them, Bill, they've been doing a great job at making quality fights happen, or at least fighting tough competition from 35 all the way to 47 so far. Their first fight at 47, they fought a dangerous, young, powerful, athletic, explosive Brian Norman. And they did what they had to do in order to pull out the victory. Prior to that, they faced a former unified champion, Jose Ramirez. And although it was an underwhelming performance, they did what they had to do in order to secure the victory. So far, they've been doing some great things since bouncing back off of that controversial Ryan Garcia fight. And, yeah, I mean, it's a valid question. It looked like Devin Haney was optimistic in facing Xander Zayas when he found out he was unified in the division. So if Boots were to go ahead and take those belts off of Xander Zayas, I hope Devin Haney expressed the same interest. I hope that Boots expresses the same. I hope that Haney's expressed the same interest when, if I'm not gonna say when, I'm gonna say if, just to remain, to keep a level of objectivity. If Boots were to come out victorious against, Xander Zayas, will the Haneys have the same energy? And according to Bill Haney, they will be, because Jaron Ennis is on the list. That's what they saying. But, if Boots and Xander fight and Boots comes out victorious, one of the main things I'm going to ask after the fight is, what's Devin Haney's reaction? What's Bill Haney's reaction? Is that a fight that they want next? Is that a fight that they would like to currently pursue? Because they said that they was interested in making the Jaron Ennis fight back when he was a champion at 47. So why wouldn't they be interested in facing Jaron Ennis when he's unified in the weight class above them? You're willing to face Xander, you shouldn't have a problem in facing Boots. So we'll see. You know what I mean? I love the idea of Devin Haney and Jaron Ennis happening. I think that's a very intriguing style matchup for the both of them. A lot of people point to the first Karen fight to show that Boots may have some type of difficulties keeping up with mobile boxers. That happens to be Devin Haney's bread and butter. But then we've seen in Devin Haney's fights that he's, been hurt multiple times. I don't give Ryan Garcia credit for the fight, but you know what I'm saying? You go back to the Jorge Linares fight when, Devin Haney had gotten hurt by a significantly smaller guy who has some decent hand speed and punches and combinations. That's something that Jaron Ennis does very well. You know what I'm saying? So that's an intriguing style matchup. And of course, may the best man win. I'm going to give a lot of, I'm not trying to think too far down the line. If they were to fight, that'd be a great fight for the sport of boxing. Tricks in the building says, who do you think is a better pure boxer, Haney or Boots? Well, if we're talking about pure boxing, like the, guys who utilize movement, hit and not get hit, like, I guess you could say Haney, because I feel like Boots, and that's not no disrespect to Boots, but Boots has a lot more to him than just being a pure boxer. He has more, he has a bit more flash. He has a bit more. Boots is more of a killer. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be like a pure boxer, it's like you're in a certain mode where like you're just trying to hit and not get hit. You know what I mean? Stick and move. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's what I think of when I think of like a pure boxer, somebody who uses their jab, you know what I mean? Sharp little combinations, utilize some footwork. You know what I'm saying? You just trying to keep the fight a boxing match. Boots is like, he's like an assassin. You know what I mean? Shout out to Brian Norman. But like he has a bit of he has like a killer's mentality when he's in the ring. Of course, he's doing it behind, his boxing ability, behind his boxing skills. But Boots is in there with the intention of stopping you. He's in there with the intention of destroying you. You know what I'm saying? Like Boots always said that he always got a thrill out of hurting people. You know what I mean? Much like myself. So me and Boots could see eye to eye in that situation. So, you know, I'm like if we talking about pure boxer, I feel like a pure boxer is like a mentality almost. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like if you're a pure boxer, I think it takes a certain mentality to do that. Like you're just in there with the objective to just hit and not get hit, win as many rounds as possible so you can walk away with the decision. You know what I'm saying? Boots, I don't see that in him. I think Boots is just on some murder, kill type situation. You know what I'm saying? But he's gonna do it behind his speed. He's gonna do it behind his accuracy, his counter punching, his jab. You know what I'm saying? His reflexes, his elusiveness. I think Boots, he has all of the great boxer qualities, but his mentality is slightly different from a pure boxer's. You feel what I'm saying? That's just how I see it. Bivol is like that, a pure boxer. Yeah, but I think, yeah, yeah, I could agree. But Bivol got a little bit of dog in him too. Like that Canelo Alvarez fight, he wasn't like in a pure boxer's mind frame. Like somebody who keeps it, you know who's a pure boxer? Mike Fox. I don't know if y'all really took the time to watch Mike Fox fight, but when I see Mike Fox fight, you know, it's like he's doing everything behind the sweet science. His objective is to box that guy. You know what I mean? Outbox him. Hit and not get hit. Hit and not get hit. And use that strategy to win as many of the rounds as possible so we can walk away with the W. It ain't necessarily to knock nobody out, it's to win. Sonny Edwards, that's another great example. That's another great example. And I'm sure we could go on and on. Sandor Martin was like that for a while. That's that Albert Puello fight. He switched things up a little bit, but he got like that. He got that pure boxer style to him too. Fox be peppering dudes. He really do. Mike Fox is a very intelligent fighter, tall, rangy. You know what I mean? He understands who he is, and you know he fights to the best of his ability. Would Fulton count? He has it. He has it. But he showed dog too. Like when you watch that Angelo Leo fight, he really wasn't in a boxer, like a pure boxer. Because like I said, a pure boxer, I think that's more of a mentality than an ability. You know what I mean? Because like if you really want to be technical, like all these dudes are capable of boxing. Like if they're at an elite level, unless you like fucking Eastside Cruz. Well, we even see Eastside Cruz boxing against Lamont. So I feel like technically everybody could be a pure boxer in there. I think it's the mentality you walk into the ring with. You know what I'm saying? It's like we're going to hit and not get hit. We're going to avoid this dude power. We're going to hit him. We're going to get out of the way. I mean, we're going to utilize some movement. You know, we're not going to take that much risk. Like we're going to do everything behind the sweet science. You know what I mean? We're not going to make dumb mistakes or anything like that. Like we're going to box smart. Yeah, like even with the Brandon Figueroa, the first two Brandon Figueroa fights, Stephen Fulton took more of a pure boxer approach with the second Brandon Figueroa fight, but that first one was a dog fight. It's a dog fight. Fulton been in a few dog fights, to be real, especially early on in his career. Like Fulton, like he likes to box, but if you put him in a mind frame where he gotta rumble you, he will. Would Bud be considered a pure boxer? No, not at all. He can box, but Bud is a killer. Like you ain't see what he did at 47, bro. Stopped everybody. He literally didn't go to decision in none of his fights at welterweight. That's a very impressive stat, man. He stopped everybody he was in the ring with at 47, from Jeff Horn all the way to Errol Spence. Very impressive. Boxing could be situational, absolutely. Because I'm gonna tell you why, J-Day, because there's gonna be motherfuckers that you could box and get away with it, but then there's some niggas who not gonna allow you to box. There's some people that's gonna, make you fight. Like Pretty Boy Floyd, Pretty Boy Floyd was a killer. Money Mayweather was more of a pure boxer. Like Pretty Boy Floyd was somebody who had a high knockout ratio, great finishing ability, and actually punish his opponents. So Bud is a boxer puncher. I agree. I agree. He's more of a boxer puncher than a pure boxer. That's a fact. Great observation. That's a great observation. Like I said, when I'm thinking of like pure boxers, like before the Albert Puello fight, Sandor Martin, Sonny Edwards is a good one. Mike Fox is like a textbook definition of a pure boxer. Who else? I guess you could say like a Chris Algieri. Chris Algieri was definitely a pure boxer. Tell me if I'm lying. That motherfucker used to be lighting shit on the toes. He did everything. You know what I'm saying? Rashidi Ellis, yeah. Rashidi Ellis got some flash to him, though. He got some flash to him, man. You can tell Rashidi Ellis he like beating people up too. I was watching him in that Team Combat League. I seen Rashidi Ellis whooping these niggas' ass in Team Combat League. I'm like, yo, this ain't even fair for Rashidi to be on here. Now I'm hearing Manny Pacquiao about to join that shit. I'm like, yo, that nigga Pacquiao need that money now. I don't know. Maybe a Paulie Malignaggi, maybe? Paulie wasn't no hoe, though. And I'm not saying that pure boxers are hoes. Don't get that fucked. That's not what I'm saying. But Chris Algieri was like a pure boxer. My boy Tricks in the building said, in my opinion, Teofimo and Boots had this dynamic style in their own way. When they faced a pure boxer that gave them the most problems. Am I seeing it wrong? See, this is my thing, Tricks. Because I was talking about this with one of my homies on Sunday. I think a lot of people, and we spoke about this yesterday on the live. Teofimo went life and death with pure boxers, right? Jaron Ennis won every round against the pure boxer. Every round. Quentin Randall, that's another great example. Richardson Hitchens, he said Bitcherson chickens. That's crazy. That's crazy. A pure boxer, he can be. Yeah. He turned it up against Cambosis. So I guess he knows when to turn it up. I guess he know when he got a motherfucking car, he know when to turn it up. But yeah, Hitchens is a pure boxer. 1-2, jab, 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 1-2, keep the range, 1-2, don't take any risk. Yeah, that's definitely Hitchens. That one right there was right under our nose. I think he's a pure boxer for sure. Well, this is my definition of a pure boxer. Y'all probably see something else that's different. You know what I mean? Everybody got their opinion. But Boots won every round against Carrot. Tito Trinidad, fuck no. Tito Trinidad was a... Yeah, sir, you trolling me? Tito Trinidad, a pure boxer? Now, I'm going to tell you what. Tito Trinidad had sound fundamentals. But you can have sound fundamentals and you can have sound fundamentals and not be a pure boxer. Tito was a fucking search and he was a fucking stepper, bro. Tito Trinidad was seek and destroy. That was his style. Purnell is the purest to me. He had it. Yeah, he definitely had it. He had a little bit of spice to him, though. He had the athleticism, you know what I mean? He got groovy in that motherfucker. Purnell was a yeah. He used to get once he reached that flow state, it was over. Yes, sir. But Purnell definitely had the sweet signs behind him. That's a fact. But he was flashy too. He was a showman. But you could be a showman and still be a pure boxer. Purnell will spark you too. He definitely will spark you. If you play with him, if you got Purnell man in there, Shakur, yeah, I guess so. Shakur got a good inside game though. Like Shakur got dog in him. Shakur really got dog in him, man. I think I'm a label Shakur Stevenson as a situational boxer. I'm not gonna just call him a pure boxer because if he feel like he could step to you and fuck you up, that's what he gonna do. Like I feel like pure boxers, they're gonna be that through and through, regardless of the situation. Shakur is a situational boxer. I can step to him, I'm gonna step to him. Oh, this motherfucker strong, I'm gonna box him. Oh, this motherfucker, he can't, he don't understand range, or I'm gonna stay in the pocket with him. Dev as well. Dev, I seen Dev get emotional in that Ryan fight and try to step to him and shit like that. Dev likes to box. That's just his thing. That's usually what he gravitates towards. He likes to move. He likes to box. You know what I mean? Because I think Devin Haney defense is kind of shaky when he's not using his legs. No, yeah. Pernell was a dog. They used to think since Pernell always used to be having fun and shit like that he ain't had that in him. Pernell was a dog. Well, with Norman, he hit Norman with a good shot, but then after that, once he realized he couldn't hurt Norman no more, he wasn't really landing those big shots anymore. Then he went back to the boxing shit. James Toney was a counter puncher. James Toney had a little bit of everything. He had great inside fighting. James Toney used to try to knock you out. Nigga nickname was Lights Out. Like James Toney was real. His shoulder roll was based off. It was an offensive Philly shell that he had. He was a beat you up type of fighter for sure. He could box. James Toney could box. Andre, even though he was awkward. Yeah. Andre had a lot of unorthodox shit in him. He was real sneaky. But yeah, he had good boxing ability too. Young Landy Lara was a pure boxer. That's a fact. This older Lara, this nigga just became like a knockout artist. But like young Lara, he was a pure boxer. Is there any Mexican pure boxers? Shit. That's a good question. I'm sure that. I got a name in mind, but I'm being real careful, trying to think this one through. Andy Cruz, yep. Arnold Barbosa. It looked like it. And to be real, a lot of these Mexican American fighters have that pure boxing quality to them. I was thinking Marquez, but Marquez, he was a counter puncher. He wasn't no pure boxer. He had dog in him, first of all. His objective was to like really hurt you. And he punched in combinations. He had good counter punching ability, and he was textbook. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna say him. Jermell Charlo, absolutely not. You know what was ironic though, Yasir? Early when Jermell Charlo was with Ronnie Shields, he was more of a boxer because believe it or not, at one point in time, Jamal and Jermell were both with Ronnie Shields. Jamal was known as the puncher. Jermell was known as the boxer. He really wasn't sitting down on his punches. He was just trying to like outbox niggas. But when Jermell started training with Derek James, he started settling his feet down and turning his punches over. Then Jermell started getting knockouts, brutal knockouts. So yeah, like I remember how when Jermell did Charles Hatley like that, I was like, God damn. I didn't even know he had that shit in him, but then he just started sparking everybody like that. Lubin, fucking Castano, Tony Harrison. Like Jermell just started fucking everybody up like that. Diego Pacheco, he got some good power. Pacheco like to fight. He could box though. He got skills. But Pacheco, he real rangy, snappy punches. He go for the kill though. Have you ever had the chance to interview Ronnie Shields? No, but I would love to interview Ronnie Shields. Raymond Ford, he remind me like, and I'm not saying that he is this person, but Ray Ford, when he's in his bag, he reminds me a lot of Pretty Boy Floyd. A lot like him. He's not Pretty Boy Floyd, not on his level. We know that. But he shows little flashes of young Mayweather when he's in his bag, he's like being offensive, fluid with his punches, letting his hands go. He remind me a little bit of Pretty Boy. The problem with Ray is that he's inconsistent though. Like there's fights where this nigga looks phenomenal, and the other fights he don't look so good. And I don't know exactly what that is. I don't know if that's a focus thing. I don't know if it's a weight cut thing. I don't know. Is Ford versus Shock a 50-50 fight to you? I'm gonna keep it real. I'm slightly favoring Shock. There might be some recency bias based off of their last performance, but at the end of the day, boxing is what have you done for me lately. Mark, who's the best counter puncher? Woo-wee! Who's the best counter puncher in boxing right now? There's some honorable mentions. I think Abra Puello is a good counter puncher. Shakur's a good counter puncher. Shit. Keyshawn is a good counter puncher. Some good ones, man. He said Young Floyd and Ray Ford. You not hearing what Justin, you trying to piss me off. You ain't hearing what I'm saying. I'm not saying that Raymond Ford is anything like Pretty Boy Floyd. I'm saying that he shows little things that remind me of Pretty Boy Floyd. He nothing like Pretty Boy. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't think any of these smaller niggas are anything like Floyd. I don't think nobody in this era right now is like Pretty Boy Floyd. Nobody. None of them. Boots is a good counter puncher. Bivol's a good counter puncher. Usyk's a good counter puncher. Who's the best counter puncher in boxing? That's tough, bro. That's tough, man. I can't say. That's a good fucking question, though. Shock a pure boxer? Shock like the bang sometimes, too, though. Shock like the bang sometimes, too. I think he's situational. Tank got some good counter punching abilities. Yes, he does. He does. He's actually pretty good. But Lamont Roach is a good counter puncher too. That fight between Roach and Tank was a great. If you're like a natural counter puncher, I'm gonna tell you something about myself. I was a good counter puncher. And when I was watching Lamont versus Tank, man, if you a counter puncher, that's a hell of a fucking fight to watch. You could do a whole lot of studying off of that. We seen Tank countering, we seen Lamont countering his counter. Like these, and then they was boxing so sharp in there. They was operating at such a high level mentally that it was like countering the counter, and they both missing and shit. Like when shit was heating up in there, that shit was fire, bro. Shushu a good counter puncher. Yeah, definitely. I don't think Shushu's the best counter puncher though. T.O. is a good counter puncher. Yes, he is. One of my favorite counters that I ever seen was what T.O. did to Mason Menard, bro. Mind you, I watched Devin Haney beat Mason Menard live in Philly at the 2300 Arena. That happened in Philly. But when I seen T.O. fight Mason Menard, this nigga T.O.'s timing was so sharp This nigga Mason Menard went like this. And by the time he went like this, T already had already smoked him with the overhand. He smoked him with like an overhand. Boom, this nigga Mason Menard froze and fell like this. I was like, what the fuck? I said, yo, how T.O. even see that shit? But T.O. did the same shit to Richard Coleman. T.O. could counter. He got good counter punching ability. Yes, he does. But to say who's the best, that's a little bit too difficult for me. There's too many good ones. I can't say anybody stands out. I feel like to be at an elite level, you gotta have some form of counter punching. I think a lot of elite level dudes have that ability to some level, to some degree. I don't think you can be elite without having that in your toolbox. Like even Deontay Wilder had it. He did it all ugly as shit. Remember remember when he was boxing Luis Ortiz? And Luis Ortiz was coming forward. This nigga Wilder leaned back on the ropes and came back with the right hand. Rocked Luis Ortiz. That was a counter punch. And then when Robert Helenius was coming in, he went, bing, dropped him. Then Spilka, right hook, put him to sleep. That was a counter punch. Wilder had some counter punching too. Who's the best pressure fighter in boxing right now? Ooh-wee. David Benavidez. To me, David Benavidez. Who else? Derek Chisora. No, I'm just playing. Better Beeve is in the convo. Yes, he is. When Sue Burrell was on his shit, he was up there. Nigga, this nigga said Josh Kelly, you trolling. What are you talking about? Josh Kelly, the best pressure fighter in boxing, or are you talking about another conversation? Caballero, yes, he is. That's a good one. Shit. Egypt Caballero, yes, he is. Caballero was getting me nervous in that last fight. Boy was hitting him with some shit. That motherfucker got a beard on him, though. Damn. Y'all see this big spot right here, y'all? I'm gonna show y'all my crib real quick. So look, I got this shit over here, right? I got these paintings, but look, I got this big empty space right here. Watch what I do with this big empty space. I'm gonna give me a motherfucking fish tank. I'm gonna have some baby shark. I'm gonna have some baby sharks in this motherfucker. Man, hope they don't got none of that Petco. Being that bitch with a big ass. I'm gonna give me a nice little fish tank. Put that bitch right there. Yeah. I'm looking for a good offer to pop up on Facebook Market. I'm gonna go pick up a fish tank. That bitch gotta come with the stand though, you heard? Duarte could be in the convo. Oh yeah. Espinoza. Yo, nah, Virgil's up there. Virgil is definitely up there. Shoe rack. What the fuck? A shoe rack for my fish tank, nigga? There's gonna be glass all over this motherfucker. I got shoe racks all over my crib, bro. How late are you? We about to be an hour in. William Cepeda. That was the first name that came to my mind was William Cepeda. I didn't say it though. But who you think the most crafty fighter ever? I think Duran. I think he inspired the whole generation like Floyd. What's your definition of crafty though? You mean like tricks? Is that what you're talking about? If that's the case, Duran is definitely up there. I would agree with you. But I think Wilfred Benitez was crafty too, though. Actually, when they fought, I felt like Benitez showed he was more craftier than Roberto Duran. That's just me, though. I think that fight showed levels. But Roberto Duran, yeah, Roberto was different, bro. Like I was watching the sparring sessions with Nigel Ben. I'm like, this nigga Nigel really like. I was really thinking like, damn, Nigel not even like that for real. But I'm like, no, Roberto just that fucking good. He is a beast, bro. Ali was like a pure boxer too, but he had dog in him. Since we was talking about pure boxer earlier. I mean, let me get this nigga off my fucking. Get this nigga. Damn, my hair getting a little crazy. Haircut this weekend for sure. My boy Slime said, you said you got to get a paleo. I need to get a paleo painting for the crib. What the fuck is that? Paleo. What is that? Yeah, let me know what that is. Don. Okay. Okay, I think I see what you're talking about. Nah, Slime, we done with all those topics. That's a fact. You getting yours Thursday for the fight. Yeah, yo, I'm gonna give y'all some advice though. A lot of people don't really tell y'all this. Always don't never get your hair cut the same day as an event. Like if you, let's say for instance, you got a party planned Saturday, don't get your hair cut Saturday. You know what I mean? You want your hair to, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how to explain it, but like you want your haircut to be like mature in the lead up to the party. You don't want to have no like red lines on you and your skin look irritated and all that. You might not have them type problems. I do. So maybe they just apply to me only, but I always get my haircuts like 2 days before my like any event I go to. See, look. So I just put it on Google. It says for a major event, the ideal time for a haircut is 7 to 10 days before. Now I can't do that because my hair grows very fast. But according to this, it says this allows the hair to settle, relax from its initial freshly cut look, and gives you time to adjust your style and routine. I don't know. I do it because it gives you like a good middle ground if you want like a sharper look, to be honest with you. But like I get like my skin gets irritated. You know what I mean? Like I be getting like red spots, and I don't know, my skin's sensitive like that. When it comes to like blades and shit. Yeah, that is way too long. My hair is already grown back by 7 days. I'm gonna say like 2 days. When I get my hair cut, in like 2 days, my haircuts be looking like relaxed, settled in type shit. My haircut be actually looking sharp. Like 48 hours before the cut. You know what I'm saying? Red bone shit. This nigga's crazy. Y'all skin don't be getting irritated after cuts. It's just me. Okay. Shit. This nigga said Mark Bin Laden. Yeah, when I grow this beard out, niggas gonna be calling me that for sure. Yeah. Yeah, I think that was more towards like white people. Cause you know, like white people, like these motherfuckers don't even be getting shape ups. Like they just be hitting they hair with scissors and shit. And then they just be combing their hair back. Niggas, they be combing their hair back like this and shit. They be putting the gel and they be like straight. You know what I mean? So I can't do that shit. Look at how my hair look. Hell no. Hell no. Hi, my boy Joselito in the building. What up? Scissors and gel. Yeah. Fuck all that. I can't do that, nigga. I got waves. I don't even know where I got waves from because my dad don't got waves or my mom. But me personally, like if I got an event to go to on like a Saturday or a Sunday, I always get my hair cut like 2 days before, or at least I try to. If I ain't have no choice, I get it the day of, and I just deal with it. But yeah, I always do a couple days before. He said that nappy ass hair, nigga, fuck you, nigga. You wish you had waves, bitch ass nigga. See, Jose one of them white Regans, so he be hating on niggas who got, you know what I mean, some African in their blood. You know what I mean? He be hating. I'm gonna keep it real. Them white Regans be hating on us. All right. That's my child. That's a childhood friend right there. Yo, Joselito, you want to tell the people some childhood stories, man? You want to tell some childhood stories about your boy? Yeah, he one of them good hair Ricans. That's a fact. He one of them. No, I think Joselito actually got waves too, though. I think I remember he had waves. Give him a wrench. Yeah, I give Joselito a wrench. That's my guy. No, Joselito had waves when we was young bulls. I didn't even know my hair was wavy till like recently. I never cared about my hair, bro. Justin said, how you feel about the white lines near the hairline that started in Philly? I never did that. I ain't gonna lie. That's really what them young niggas be doing in Philly. Like, I be getting my haircuts by Ricans. Like, so it's different. It's different like cultures. Like black people, like black barbers, they do that shit for the most part. Like Ricans, we don't really do that. Rican barbers, Dominican barbers, whoever, they don't really do that. Like if you ever peep, like when you see that white chalk line, like it only be like black people that do that. What? That nigga Thomas asked me my hair. Yeah, he did ask me for my hair type. That was weird. Yeah, that shit is super dumb. I don't know. Did it start in Philly though? I don't even know. I don't even know if that shit started in Philly for real. He said I sent you a pic with my John Wayne. Yo, Joselito, you still out in where was you at? You was in Charlotte, right? You still in Charlotte or you came back to Philly? Mark invented the rat tail slime. I slapped the shit out you. He said, oh, you in Charlotte? Yeah. That's what's up, bro. I gotta go check y'all out over there. Damn. Bro, I don't know how parents do it, bro. Like, if my son Michael was to, like, wake up one day and be like, yo, I'm moving to Cali. I'm moving to Chicago. I'm moving to... Bro, I would lose my shit. I'm like, bro, no, man. That shit'll break my heart, bro. That shit'll really break my heart. And when he grown, he gonna have to do whatever he want. I ain't gonna lie, like, I seen why... Because when I moved out, my mom was heartbroken. I didn't understand why. Just even thinking about that shit. My son starting his own life, bro. Like, I taught you how to live on your own. Like, I'm teaching you how to be your own man in this world just for you to leave me behind. I'm just like, damn, dog. Like I knew that this was gonna happen, but I'm not prepared to experience that shit. Like, I'm teaching you how to live on this world on your own. Now you about to actually do it, and you gonna break my heart in the process. Best decision I made, bro. Philly treacherous. Even if he's an adult. I mean, when if he an adult, I can't tell him shit. You feel what I'm saying? But damn, bro. That shit gonna be a heartbreaker. I ain't gonna lie. That shit, I'm gonna shed real tears. Just thinking about that shit make me feel emotional. I ain't gonna lie. Only my son could do that to me, though. That shit weird. I don't know what that shit is. Yeah, I'm still in Philly. I ain't going nowhere. Cause it's like, bro, I'm a teacher. Like, That's my thing. You feel what I'm saying? I teach boxing. So it's like, why would I go anywhere else besides Philly? I literally don't got to go anywhere else. Take this fucking chain on. You know what I mean? Figueroa versus Espinoza in talks. Ooh, Espinoza about to beat the fuck out Brandon Figueroa. He about to beat the fuck out Brandon Figueroa. Oh yeah. I see why they want that fight. You know what I mean? You got Mexico versus Mexico. You know what I mean? Stylistically, it's exciting. Brandon Figueroa only know one way. Yeah, niggas don't be knowing that shit about me though. My boy Jose, he said one thing about Mazuma is that this nigga mad competitive. First time I met him at like 8 years old, he was talking about he better than me in football. And I was. And I still am. So, yeah, man, you know we used to give you niggas belt in basketball too, man. I used to be frying them niggas. Right? Yeah. I used to be drawn. Yeah. Better than everybody at everything. I didn't care what it was. Nah, but all jokes aside, though, I am super competitive. Like in high school, if I was to show y'all my yearbook, I was voted most competitive person. I ain't win no category except that. Nigga, he said he used to fry Justin, not me. Nigga, I used to fry in basketball. Bro, ain't none of y'all niggas was fucking with me. Yeah, all right. Slime, no. You ain't got the endurance to really do that shit. You'll back Mark down that shit. Damn. What the fuck? That's a crazy boss.
Shut up, bitch. Oh my fuck you think I am? Boy, you better slap your fucking self.
You embarrassed by this?
That nigga's Justin God. Chill. I'll back Mark down. Nigga, what? Aren't you embarrassed by this? Oh, Salito, I never fried you a ball, bro. Don't make me call Justin. I don't even know why you even saying shit like that. Betfayo, what up? Man, you used to bring you and your homie, bro. This how I know I used to cook these niggas, right? We used to play ball down 5th and West. Shout out to my 5th and West niggas. If you from North Philly, you know. Where you from the Regans of that, you know where 5th and West Moreland at. Bro, he had a homie named Junior, I think. Joselito, tell me if I'm lying. You had a homie named Junior. And y'all, both of y'all niggas used to play ball. It used to be you and Junior. Bajando. Yeah. You and that nigga Junior used to play ball. Justin never played ball. The nigga was a square. I used to tell Justin, bro, we gonna win. Just get the boards. That's all. Just grab a rebound and pass it to me. They couldn't fuck with me, man. I was too, the game would go to like 11, and I would have 9-10 points every time. They could not guard me. On my son life. Tell me I'm lying. I call Justin right now. He be like, yo, bro, I just used to get the boards. Sometimes Justin will get the board and put the Jaron back for a layup. That's it. I used to be like, yo, pass me the fucking ball. They cannot guard me. It was always like that. I was such a competitor that I used to beat niggas that was better than me because of how driven I was. A lot of this should be mental, I'm telling y'all. Yo, bro, what up?
Yo.
What's going on? Justin
Justin said he'll back Mark down. Like, bro, that nigga deserves 24 hours banned.
He definitely do. He said Mark was playing against the disabled kids. That's crazy.
I bet you what dead ass was too.
No, never.
Crossing up blind niggas and shit.
This nigga. So you calling my homie Jose disabled? Cause I was just saying that I was playing against him. I swear to God, I used to be frying them niggas. I used to be like, yo, Justin, just grab a rebound, bro. Whatever you do, just grab a rebound. He would grab a rebound, pass it to me. And that's even if I missed. Man, I used to be frying them niggas, bro. It ain't matter what it was. Bro, we would play flag football, I would fry niggas. We play basketball, we would fry niggas. We used to play badminton, bro.
You're not beating me in Batman. That's a fact. You're not doing that. I'm sorry. We could dead ass. Yo, nigga, we could dead ass line that shit up any day in Batman.
Bro, you don't even know what take time I'm on with this shit, nigga. You got me fucked up, bro.
Nah, in Batman, you're not beating me, bro.
I will beat you in anything. It don't matter.
Nah, bro. You're not beating me in a race.
We could run. We could shoot threes. We could throw. We could play quarterback. We could do whatever you want. You will not beat me in any sport. No,
you're not beating me in bowling or badminton. Facts.
If you throwing yourself, you probably will win. It's your round ass, nigga. You probably throw yourself.
Nigga, nah, none of that. Nigga, you're not beating me in bowling.
You probably grab yourself like this.
Yo, this nigga Mark gonna ask to put them guardrails up and shit.
He said, Mark, you remember when you slid to my crib to play 2K on the Xbox and you got cooked? No, I don't remember that shit.
Nigga, I was there. I was there. I remember that.
Yo, nigga Sam say he was there. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. No, I don't remember that. I don't, but I'm not saying it ain't happened, but I definitely don't remember it. It must have not been that bad if I don't remember it. Now I remember the one time, bro. I remember one time I played. My cousin was so stupid, bro. I remember the one time Mark got amnesia. Now I'm not. What I'm saying is, I don't remember it happening. That don't mean it didn't happen though. Niggas get cooked every day, but there was. I remember the one time my one cousin lying. I was like, "Yo, bro, I bet you $20 I'll bust your ass in 2K, right?" And he like bet, right? Bro, while this nigga went to the bathroom, I put all the game sliders on 100, bro.
Yo, you're a dick.
I put all the game sliders on 100. When he came back, bro, I could not miss with Kobe, bro. I dropped like 90 points with Kobe, bro. I was fading from the 3-point line. Yo, bro, I could not. He said, bro, He said, bro, I'm guarding you. He said, you can't miss, bro. I said, bro, I don't know. I don't know, bro. You just get cooked. Bro,
you're horrible.
He was running up with like 2 niggas. I'm still cashing the fuck out every time, yo. And it was like the corniest niggas. It was like the corniest niggas like cashing out. That nigga Derek Fisher was like 10 for 10 from 3. I'm like, yo, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Niggas hitting threes with big men, with centers and shit.
Yo, that shit was hilarious, bro. That nigga Lionel was like, oh, bro, I don't got $20, bro. I don't got $20. Oh, you gotta figure that shit out, bro. That shit was hilarious.
Nigga, you got Undisputed. When I get a system, I'm gonna cook you, bro. I'm trying to tell you something. You better practice.
All right. Rick Fox was going crazy. I used to draw with that's how far back this shit went. I was cooking niggas with Shannon Brown, Paul Gasol, and Sasha Vujic. What was his name? Like Shannon? Was this Sasha or Shannon Vujic or some shit like that? Sasha? Nah, it was Sasha Vujic or some shit like that. Vujic. Yeah. It was Sasha Vujic. I used to be frying niggas with him, bro. It was like that's how far back I was playing.
My shit was UFC Undisputed. Back when
I'd beat you the fuck up in UFC Undisputed. Fact.
Yeah, totally, buddy. Okay.
On my son, I would have fried you. Ain't nobody was better than me in UFC, and we could run that shit right now. We could run.
We
that
could.
Shit now.
What UFC 5's ass though?
No, I'm talking. Which one you was playing? 3?
Yeah, Undisputed 3.
Oh yeah, I'd have beat the shit out of you.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't have, bro.
That'd have been so easy.
Bro, we would have put pride mode on. I would have stomped you out bad.
Yeah, all right. UFC
Soccer.
3, I don't think UFC 3 had pride mode.
UFC Undisputed 3. UFC Undisputed 3 did have pride mode.
Or was it 4?
No. You're talking about the new versions from EA. I'm talking about the old ones on PS3 from THQ.
Nah, nigga, I'm talking about PS4. I'm talking about PS4.
Nigga, if you talking about 4, nigga, bro, I'll fuck you up. What are you talking about?
Ain't nobody was fucking with me in UFC.
Okay, bro, I'm gonna take you down and I'm put you in all type of triangles. Bro, all right, chill.
Oh god. Oh god. I'll beat the shit out of you. That's all I know.
Nah.
But then we could both make 99 characters and go at it. I bet you I'll fuck you up.
Bet we could do that.
All right.
Actually, on UFC 4, you can't even like really put the stats up. They already come already thingy. You're already like a level 4 star, like type
3
shit.
niggas in a row said pause.
All right, y'all.
I'ma take you down. You know I'm gonna take you down.
Yo, you niggas is dragging it.
Oh.
Yo, these niggas is dragging it. We talking about UFC, man. I'm not on that Michael Morales shit. Chill. This nigga's eating cup cereal and shit.
Niggas said put you in a triangle. That's what I was confused. I'm like, what? I don't know about that shit, nigga.
Nigga said put Mark in a press. Yo, all right, bro.
Oh my god.
Yo, chill. We talking about fighting, bro.
Ain't no nigga ever put me in a pretzel like that. That's super dead. Like the day a nigga put me in a pretzel, I'm a dead nigga, bro. Like, that's like, niggas gonna have to kill me before they ever do that. Talking about this.
Yo,
Nobody walking this planet could do that to me. I don't give a fuck.
that's insanity. Yo, and you know them transition. All right, bro. Never mind.
Mark gonna turn red.
All right. Yo, these niggas is wild.
This nigga like his imagery is insane. Like that nigga imagination run deep. What's wrong with him?
Bro.
Yeah,
Can't say
take you down and put you in a triangle. He definitely said that. That was wild. Mark was a heavyweight wrestler as a 5-year-old.
Who said that?
Osalito. He know me for real, so he telling y'all shit that niggas don't even know. First of all, bag. I was 8.
Fucking heavyweight wrestler as a 5-year-old?
I was bantamweight. So I was what was that? I think I was like 108 pounds. Something like that.
At
And
8?
bro, yeah, nigga, I was up there, bro.
What the fuck?
I was literally up there, bro. I'm not even playing. I was heavy as shit.
Nigga used to eat on his birthday. Nigga used to eat 2 birthday cakes to himself, to the face.
It was real food that bro. So I'm gonna tell y'all something. I had chronic asthma growing up, right? So for those of y'all who had asthma, I'm sure y'all niggas know about Singular and fucking prednisone and shit like that. Prednisone is to reduce inflammation, right? But what comes with prednisone is severe, like crazy appetite. So when I was battling my asthma, I developed like a bad eating
disorder.
Like a bad eating disorder. So I would blow up in weight. So like my asthma would pretty much be taken care of, but now I'm like obsessively eating. So when I was young, bro, I blew up in weight, something crazy, and my weight didn't come down until I was like 14 years old. So the nigga said Mark used to walk out to the Mark Henry theme song. Somebody go get their ass whipped. Yeah. Nah, bro. I was what? Yeah, I was a number 1 ranked wrestler in my division for like 6 years, bro. Like
Until you
that's
ran
how
into me,
competitive
nigga.
I was.
Until you ran into me, nigga.
Bro, I would fuck you up wrestling, bro. I swear to God, I would.
Nigga, I got what is it? Greco-Roman? Yeah, I got that.
Yeah. All right. Mark was
Mm-hmm.
a weight bully. No, I made weight every time, Lorenzo. But what was crazy was I was 8 wrestling like 12-year-olds and was still winning. That was the crazy part. I was a number 1 ranked bantamweight for like 6 years, bro. From like 6 to like 7 years. So it was 13. Yeah, bro. And I remember one time I had lost, came back through the winners bracket and still won the nationals. No, the losers bracket. So I lost the first match there. My dad was gonna fuck me up, bro. They put me in the losers bracket. Went all the way through the losers bracket, made it back to the finals and beat boy that beat me. All in the same day.
Nigga Justin Jackson said you ate through your breathing.
What? The fuck that mean?
Oh no.
This nigga Chris Maldonado said, "Well, it's the big show." Yeah. What, bro? I remember the
You
one
must have
time.
been a fat ass 8-year-old.
No, bro, I was big. But I remember the one time I slammed this one white kid, bro. I remember the one time I had the nigga on my shoulder and just put my whole shoulder into his stomach while I put him down on the mat. Boom! I heard all the air come out of him. This nigga was like out of breath but trying to cry. He was like, what, bro? I used to have them niggas. I used to be terrorizing them niggas in there. There was one national where I had 2 niggas forfeit because I had beat them the year before. And them kids was like scared to wrestle me, bro. I remember that shit. Those was good times, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I was on the news. I was on the Spanish news station and all that.
Nigga had a mohawk, right? But the mohawk was going into a rat tail. So that shit was just a whole bad joint.
See shit. Yo, my mom ain't even play that shit. My mom used to take me to the barbershop and tell them niggas cut all that shit off.
Oh, that's the worst.
Fuck you talking about? My mom would have saw a rat tail on me. She would have slapped that shit off me, bro. Okay. This nigga said, give him the Fairhill suplex. Yo, Fairhill, the neighborhood I'm from, so that's hilarious. He said the Fairhill suplex. That's the fucking bed. Buzz cuts till I was 15. Damn, that nigga Chris was going through it. 15? That mean 9th grade. Like you was in high school getting buzz cuts. Yo,
nigga had the coco pelao.
Yeah, what?
The coco pelao.
That nigga had the coco pelao.
Bro, that's like the worst haircut, bro. I got pictures with that fucking haircut. That's like the worst shit.
Me too, yo. I remember, yo. So I'm gonna tell y'all this, right? And it wasn't Justin Jose because his father passed away. But one of my old childhood best friends, dad was a barber. Bro, I used to hate this nigga, bro, because my step-pop used to give him money to cut our hair. My step-pop used to give him bread to cut our hair, and he always fucked my shit up. Always, bro. But his son haircut was always nice, but ours was always trash. So I'm like, what the fuck, bro? I remember the one time this nigga cut me down to like a 1. But like he ain't shaped my shit up, bro. I was looking like fucking G.I. Jane out this bitch. Then I remember he gave me that buzz cut, right? Then I went to my dad's house for the weekend. My dad was like, who the fuck cut your hair, nigga? I'm like, this nigga, I ain't gonna say his name. He passed away too. So he was like, nah, fuck that, bro. Like, your mom got you out here looking crazy, nigga. Like, we gonna go get you a cut. We went right up the block, bro. The nigga shaped me up. When, bro, I was happy than a motherfucker. I actually had a lineup, bro. Them niggas just sit me in that chair and just fuck my shit up.
Bug out.
Bro, after that, after my dad got me that cut with that bull, Yeah, that barber passed away too, bro. Everybody from the hood done died, bro. I'm trying to tell you, but bro, after that, bro, I was going to him for like 3-4 years. I ain't never have a bad cut again after that shit, bro. No cap. You had that shit all elementary. I think we all did, bro. Because our parents, like, man, they don't give a fuck about how they look. We just don't give them whatever.
Bro, my dad used to cut my hair when I was little. So you already know how that shit went. Straight buzz cut in a lineup. That's it.
At least you got a lineup, nigga. Shit.
Oh, niggas was walking around with the no lineup? Nah.
That's what I just said. I said niggas was cutting my shit down to a 1. I wasn't even getting a lineup. Shit was looking great. Nigga, that's why I said I was looking like G.I. Jane, nigga. Did she have a lineup? And me looking crazy out this joint. My pop was not having it. My pop was like, what the fuck?
Nigga look like Lil Bill.
I wasn't bald, but like my shit was dumb low. Like, you remember how Kobe shit was? When Kobe was alive, his shit was mad short, but he almost looked bald, but he wasn't. My shit was like that, bro. Super bad, bro.
Nigga looked like Floyd right after he got the hair transplant.
I got that low ass cut. Remember when Floyd was sitting in that barber chair? The nigga hair was mad low. What the fuck is you cutting, Floyd?
Dreams and aspirations.
Jose, they used to do me dirty too, and you know I got a big ass head, which made it worse. Yo, he said a couple times I went to the chinos under the L. See, now you talk about some real Philly shit. Yo, them chinos used to charge like $5, but bro, them chinos used to fuck us up bad, bro. They used to cut us all the fuck up, then they spray that alcohol on us. Oh my god.
Niggas used to get cuts by the Chinese niggas, bro.
Bro, they was bro at the time. This was before like barbers really started like, you know, getting crazy, charging crazy money for cuts and all that. And we was kids, bro. We was broke as shit. Yo, Joselito, tell these niggas how broke we was growing up, bro. We was from the poorest neighborhood in the city. Like, you told niggas that they was charging $5 for a haircut. We was down. Them chinos was eating, bro. Back in the day, them fucking Asian niggas was eating, bro.
Niggas used to play hide and seek in the dark, broad daylight, because it was a blackout.
Bro. Nigga said walk fades. Facts. Yo. Trying to tell you, we was poor, bro. Chinos had you in 15 minutes. That's a fact. That's a fucking fact, bro. I remember the one time the Chino had fucked my dad haircut up, and my dad chased that nigga around the chair until he fixed that shit.
Yo, what the fuck?
My dad chased the Chino around the barbershop till he fixed that shit, bro. Oh my god. My dad used to have me stressing when I was like 5 years old, bro. J Cash said, out of desperation, I got my hair cut by a Russian lady once. Damn, I know that shit was tragic.
Nigga had the fucking Putin. Nigga came out with blonde hair.
Nigga came out with that Kim Jong-un fade, bro. Like tripping.
Nigga came out with straight gold locks.
Yo, I remember my mom took me to the hair cuttery one time, bro. I left that shop looking like how I came in. That shit was super ass. I looked like I was still woofing. Oh, man, get the fuck out of here, bro. That shit was a waste of time.
Nah, fucking nigga said a Russian lady, bro.
He said she got him right though. Okay, so her hand, she said not to play with her fucking hand out here. He said nigga came out with the Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm Jay Cash.
I'm Jay Cash.
I'm Jay Cash. Yo,
that's insanity. And then anonymous said that out of all people.
That nigga stepped out the shop. I'll be back. Yo. He said, nigga said J. Cash left looking like Boachuk. He He left that joke looking like Mo Chuck. Yo. Nigga left like Mo and Chuck.
Nah, who the fuck said that? Yo.
Yo, out of all niggas, bro.
Yo, oh my God. Boachuk?
Yo, what's wrong with this nigga, bro? I don't even know why that's that funny, bro. Oh my God. Yo, game, I ain't gonna lie. Ooh.
Boachuk is nasty word.
Everybody got an experience of getting, yo, that's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact. But ever since my pop, once I got one good haircut, I was like, bro, I'll never get a fucked up joint again. Yo, switching barber is one of the most scariest things you could do, though.
Absolutely.
Bro, that's why it's like, because I had the same. So once my dad got me cut with that one bull, I was waiting for like 3-4 years. Then like the nigga got booked. So I'm like, oh shit. So I'm like, all right. So I start. There was this boy that had just came straight from Puerto Rico. He was a barber and shit. He was cutting everybody around the way. So I had went to his crib to get a cut one time. He was sharp. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna rock with him. So bro, he was my barber from when I was like 8 all the way till I was like 24, bro. It was like that from that long. Then this nigga got super Hollywood. He was cutting Bad Bunny. He like traveling. Then like I remember the one time me and him got into it. I was gonna beat him the fuck up, bro. We was down we was round the way down Sunford, Cambria, and he was drunk. And you know, mind you, I'm always the only sober nigga around when it's a party and shit. Who this? Oh, that's J Cash.
What's wrong?
Oh,
yeah, I walked out the barbershop looking like my name was Ivan Ivanov, bro.
Bo and Chuck is better. My nigga Bo and Chuck. Yo. All right, no. So my fucking that barber, I remember the one time he like, yo, bro, like, why you don't be getting cut with me no more and all this shit? Like, you don't even be getting your cut every 2 weeks no more. Like, what's going on? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, nigga. First of all, that shit was like around the pandemic. So, like, bro, I had a big ass fro, my beard long.
Yeah, nigga, that's when I went to that Russian lady, bro.
Yeah,
I was 19. I was just living on. I just started living on my own. No, I ain't even turned 19 yet, nigga. I was still 18. I just started living on my own. I ain't had no wheels. Barbershop was like 5 minutes, like a 5-minute walk from the crib. So I went there. You mean?
Bro,
I walked in. It was this little short Russian lady with red hair and some earrings and like these fucking hippie clothes. But you know what I'm saying? She was cool though. She was cool though.
Bro said he got the standy on his cut.
Man, I'm telling you, bro.
Nigga came out looking like Sergey Derevyanchenko.
I had to talk her and like guide her through the whole joint. I'm like, look, it looks like an afro. There's waves under here. You gotta cut with the grain. So she started cutting and then she seen it and she got, you know what I'm saying? And after that, she knew what to do.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, she got me right. She got me right. Thank God. But no, I tell you who did give me a fucked up cut.
Who?
My dad. Kermel Moten the first. That nigga was out here handing out bad cuts.
Yo, Kermel be out here looking fucked up, bro. Kermel got traumatized, started growing his shit out. He's like, man, I ain't
he
never.
Said, fuck that. A pair of clippers ain't touched that young nigga head in about a year and a half.
Bro, I hit Kermel up too. I'm like, yo, bro, you need to, because he was fighting a Philly. I was like, bro, you know what I'm saying, you need a barber.
I know some niggas.
He said, nah. Yeah, that's exactly what I told him. He was like, nah, bro, my dad cut my hair.
Shit, nigga. Like, I thought we learned from this.
So I looked at his page. I'm like, bro, you
I'm
serious?
like, shit, I believe you.
He might as well get Tevin Farmer barber and just go bald.
Should have hit him with the like, yeah, nigga, we know. We can tell.
Yo, Tevin Farmer used to piss me off with that shit, bro. Like, that nigga have a full head of hair, hairline in place and all that. Dare to fight, this nigga just go bald.
Fuck that, drop baldy.
Like, nigga, you ain't Jordan, nigga. Like, what the fuck you think this is, dog? Oh, he used to piss me off with that. You bald head with the
Remember when Floyd grew his hair back out, bro? The nigga was bald for so long, we forgot he had hair at the beginning of his career. Niggas was, you know what I'm saying, suspecting him to go on to Turkey, getting his ass hairs put on his
head. No, he did do that, though.
Oh, damn, he did.
Yeah, bro. Let me show you what I'm gonna show you what Floyd hairline looked like when he got out of jail. Let me show you. His hairline was fucked up.
Oh, you looked that up? Yeah, no, but my pops gave me the most fucked up cut ever when I was a young boy, bro. When he cut off my hair, because you know what I'm saying. My dad, he a bald nigga. He had the Michael Jordan thing going on. Before 23, that nigga had to drop a baldy. You know what I mean? Me on the other hand, I was blessed with my grandfather's genetics on my mama's side when it came to the hair. So nigga got nice hair. Nigga had long hair. He came over one day when I was like 4 years old, bro. Chopped that shit off. Pushed my hairline back a little bit, bro. I've been a short hair nigga ever since, except for when I had wicks when I was 16. I had some wicks like a Florida nigga when I was 16.
What?
Some shits. Yeah, bro. You ain't never seen me. You ain't never seen me with wicks.
No, nigga.
I gotta send y'all a picture in the group chat. Yeah, I used to have wicks before I dropped the top in. You know what I'm saying? Got the waves. I used to have wicks for a long time.
That's some wild shit. I ain't even gonna lie.
Nigga used to walk around looking like a boat propeller.
Nah. My shit, they was like freeform locks. They weren't all uniform and shit.
True.
Look, damn, I got the picture. I'm trying to zoom in on it though. That's how Floyd hairline looked though. Look how bad.
That nigga said Kodak Cash. That's what niggas used to be calling me. That's so funny.
Look at this. Floyd hairline look like this. Look at that, John.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's when he got out of jail. That's when he
went to Turkey and got his calf muscle hairs implanted on his head.
Yup, he went ahead. And
nigga said his calf muscle hairs. This nigga's retarded.
But look out the way, like his hairline look. Like look at the mirror, and he got a little.
Yeah, you could tell like it's lightly receding, and it's light in his corners on the front.
Yeah, he got light corners.
Yeah, and then he got like the long points. Like, his hair don't look like that no more. He went to Turkey and he got that shit done. He never had sideburns neither. He got that shit done too.
And when we say turkey, y'all, we don't mean turkey a la sheep.
Nah, not the a la freak way. We talking about like turkey, the country.
I heard, bro. Listen, a lot of motherfuckers going over there, man.
Man, what?
Mark went over there twice.
Yeah.
Who was it, bro? Y'all ever seen the video of the nigga, bro, who be doing like the fake little like responding to reports from fed up workers at like their jobs and they got like shitty bosses and shit.
Yeah, OCD.
The black nigga, bro. Tell me why I was on Facebook, bro. This nigga went to Turkey, got liposuction, nigga got fake abs and some more shit. I'm like, wow, they in Turkey moving like that.
Beard. Look at Floyd Beard.
Oh yeah.
He got the whole shit done.
Yeah, look like he went through a micro needle of hell.
Yep. And then look at the top part. He did all that shit, bro. That is crazy. Floyd.
He looked racist in that picture.
What?
He looked racist as fuck.
It's because the nigga mustache.
Leave that legend alone, man. But he definitely was on that. He definitely was on that turkey surgery though.
Yo, so a second ago, because I was getting ready. I was gonna get myself.
No, that's a fact. Well,
niggas was talking about
my boy Jose
how I used to cook niggas in sports, bro. And dog, I tell you, I did my niggas so bad one day, bro. I remember one time we was playing some ball. Obviously, I was playing ball. I want to say I was 15, and me and one of my close homies got into it at school one day, like almost fought. I don't even remember why, bro. Looking back at the shit, probably over some stupid shit. But I'm like, all right, bro, check it out. After school, we gonna do we after every Friday after school, we do like open runs and shit before the basketball season. I'm like, check it out. You niggas, pretty much the starters minus me and whoever the fuck. I'm like, you niggas play together. I'm gonna play with the freshmen and shit. I was a sophomore. I'm gonna play with all freshmen. Pretty much, y'all ever heard the story about what Jimmy Butler did to the Timberwolves before he had left?
Mm-hmm.
I pretty much did niggas like that, bro. We played what? Coach had put 12 minutes up on, he put 12 minutes up on the clock and just let us run. I single-handedly went out there, bro, 1 versus 5 with double and triple teams. Shitted on niggas. Fading threes, layups. I'm dunking on niggas. I'm doing everything I want out there, having my way, talking shit. I'm like, man, you niggas is ass, bro. Ass. Talking my shit. And then that same session, bro, I dunked on one white nigga, bro, who kept on talking shit to me at school about ball. I dunked on him at the session, fell on him. He fell. I emoted like how niggas is doing 2K. I ran out, did a backflip and everything. School come Monday, right? Nigga transfer. He wasn't in the school no more.
Nigga Justin said this sound like a Mark story.
I dunked on the nigga, bro. I went up. I dunked with the nigga, bro.
That definitely don't sound like a Mark story because I can't do no black flip and I can't dunk.
Oh yeah, nah. Hey, that's how you know I used to really live in Florida, bro. I'm out here doing backflip. I can still do a backflip, nigga. At 230 pounds.
I can't do that shit.
Yeah. No, I dunked on the white bull, right? One hand, 1 foot, right the right hand, off the left foot, dunked on him, smashed on him. Everybody in the gym
Nigga is
going
the
crazy.
first nigga on earth to ever hit a backflip and dunk.
After that, so school come Monday, bro. We don't see the nigga. I'm like, all right, maybe the niggas ain't feel good. And 2 days go by, Wednesday come, this nigga not here. I'm like, oh, this nigga left. He's not coming back. And yeah, the nigga never came back.
That's crazy.
Yeah. No, I done been on both ends of that shit though, bro. I remember I got punched on one time. Nigga dunked on me. I was playing at the
He
showcase.
dunked on you and punched you.
Bro. I played great. No, I ain't literally letting no nigga punch on me. Come on now. But nah, so I'm playing at this little basketball showcase, like this little invitation or whatever. And like I'm playing fantastic. But I don't even remember how well I played because it is one play. Like I was a risk-taking ass nigga when it came to playing ball. Like I'll gamble for steals, blocks, all type of shit. So nigga, we miss a shot on whatever the fuck we was doing. It's a fast break. I'm hawking it down the floor. So picture this, right? 6'7" light-skinned nigga. This nigga cold. Caught the ball in the corner. He got long ass arms. I'm 6'3" with long arms, but obviously he's gonna, you know what I mean? He got the reach battle. I'm coming straight down the right side. Picture me just running down a straight line on the right side of the free throw line. Right, the line that separates the key and the short corner. I'm running straight down that line. Cuz run baseline to one dribble. 1, 2. Cock that bitch back. I jump up thinking I'm about to glass him. I slap glass, but I ain't slap ball. I see how my peripheral vision, that bitch went through the hoop. Dunked that bitch on me. I'm like, damn. It's the first time I ever had this shit happen to me. That's actually the only time that shit ever happened. I remember that shit still. I played so well, but I don't even remember how well I played because a nigga dunked on me. Yeah, man.
I remember I was going to try out for the college team. I seen the shortest nigga there was 6'2". I was like, oh, yeah, I'm out.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck all
yeah.
That.
You could have did it, bro. What's that one nigga name? It was the nigga that was 5'3" playing, bro. He was playing Darnell Rogers, I think. Nigga was 5'3" playing D1 ball.
See, Mark, if he could do it, you can do it too. Y'all same height.
This nigga, bro. You know what's so funny, bro? Anytime like we be playing the game with this nigga, I be playing the game with this nigga, and I say anything about somebody short, he be like, yeah, like Mark. I'm like, bro, the nigga's not 5'3".
He gonna see when I bring gloves in New York and I'm gonna leak his shit out there.
Pause.
Yeah, nigga. Yeah, I know. And I bring them when I take them gloves on my trunk and I punch you in your shit. We gonna see who with it.
Man, I remember
nigga gonna throw a fucking a straight right. I'm gonna duck under that shit, hit him right in his liver. Bow. nigga gonna go down like Jermaine.
Nah, you gonna do what Worcester niggas do. Gonna do what Worcester do. Yes, sir.
Nah. None of that.
You think I'm gonna throw that right hand? I'm gonna feint that motherfucker and throw an uppercut right where you at. Bing. Split your
Nigga go miss that uppercut because I'ma just, you know what I mean? I'm a lean back real quick,
why
right?
fat niggas think they so nice? Like, why y'all think they so nice? Only fat niggas think they reflex. Like, only fat niggas think they could do that.
Nigga, I'm gonna get on my Lomachenko bag, nigga.
Yo, I'm fat.
Nah,
Yo,
especially
niggas, yo,
as of
I'm
lately,
fat,
bro.
I'm
You seen
fat.
that one fat nigga put the beats on Blueface, you know what I'm saying? There's been a national rise in fat nigga confidence.
Man, I would have beat him and Blueface.
Same night.
Dead ass. Not the same night. Maybe after like a 3-hour break.
Slime would have got put on a highlight reel. Fat nigga would have been drooling in that joint.
Hey, where the one Arabio said, you want to know why, brother? It's because you're not qualified.
Yo, did you see that I was trying to rumble the Gypsy Crusader? And everybody in the comments was like, man, you ain't gonna do nothing, nigga. You ass, nigga. Shut the fuck up. Yo, they was frying me, bro. I had over like 500 comments of people telling me like he'll whoop my ass. I'm like, bro, y'all niggas do not know who I am. This shit is hilarious. Bro, that nigga, bro, I seen Super Hot Fire giving that nigga gas. I'm like, what?
And that nigga can't fight himself.
He can't fight for shit, bro.
Bro, I'll get.
Yo, I love Super Hot Fire because he was hilarious during my childhood. Bro, I will beat the shit out of him.
Yeah,
like, so easy.
I thought Super Hot Fire won that.
He probably did. But my whole thing is I would knock both of them out. Me being 5'9" and I'm about 190 something right now, I will beat the shit out of both of them niggas.
Put me on brand risk right now. I'll be Aiden Ross' best fighter right now.
There's one nigga that I feel like will be a good fight for me. It's the boy Scam Likely.
Scam Likely. Is he actually a boxer? Fighting like he actually used to box.
Yeah, you can tell. That'd be the only nigga who give me work for real, and I think I'll beat him too. I think my jab too good for him. I think
Yeah, but I think he used to box out of Seattle. So I mean,
yeah.
Now niggas out there obviously not that nice, but nah, what you call it?
Shit, Benavidez is from there, right?
Oh, that's
from
right.
Seattle.
He was box out. He from here.
But he claimed he lived in Seattle though.
He don't like niggas in Phoenix. Niggas is haters and dick riders.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Pound for Pound said, "Hey, YSM told me on the phone today you helped Boots with sparring for the Lima fight." True. That is very true. Yep. He didn't spar me though, so let's not get that misconstrued.
He sparred me.
No. Shout out to my boy Deshaun Jones. He needed some southpaw work. They only did like 5 rounds. They only sparred one time, but that was great in comparison to what other people was giving him. And guess what they was giving him? Nothing. Niggas wasn't even showing up to the gym. They didn't want to spar Boots. I was the only nigga that showed up. Ask anybody that was there. Nobody showed up for Boots. Boots sitting there on the phone trying to get niggas to pop up. Like he willing to pay niggas to come to Philly to come work. And they still wasn't coming on. He like paid work. Like, yo, like come through. Boom, boom. Nothing. I think he got some help after that, but when he was calling requesting work, I'm the only one that answered the phone. That's a fact. So, I mean, glad I was able to help. Yeah, bro, it is that bad. Niggas don't want to work with Boots. I'm just super happy that he decided to work with my fighter because he could have drawn on my fighter if he wanted to. But, you know what I mean? He don't like Boots is known for like beating the shit out niggas in the gym. It's like niggas don't want to deal with that.
All I know is Eddie better make some shit shake for Boots, or I'm gonna fade that nigga when I see him.
Well, bro, Xander talking about he want that fight, so I don't see how it don't happen.
What if Eddie just spark you though?
The chances are possible. They're not likely.
He's 6'5". Shit though.
Say what?
He like I see Eddie Hearn in person. That nigga gotta be like 6'5", 6'6". Big motherfucker.
That's cool.
I mean, you ain't short though. So
Nah, he got me by about like 2-3 inches, but
that ain't shit, bro.
yeah, it ain't nothing.
Yeah, I used to be, man. One of the first niggas I competed against was like 6'2", and I folded him.
Man,
he was way taller than me.
At 4'11"?
Yeah, bro.
This nigga, bro.
Yo, like Slime talk like he's not like morbidly obese. That shit is hilarious. Like this nigga gotta go to sleep with a fucking oxygen mask, and he over here talking about niggas being short. Like,
Yeah, boy, he go to sleep with a CPAP machine.
That nigga dream of Jesus every night. Like Jesus be trying to bring that nigga back home, and he don't want to leave. This nigga worry about niggas being short. Nigga, I could breathe, nigga. How about you? On my own.
I could breathe, man.
Y'all niggas be joking. Y'all hilarious. Come on, bring your ass outside. Come on. My bad. I'm yelling at my cat.
Niggas kicking his cat out the house.
Nah. When I come out back to smoke, they like to sit out here.
Yeah, bro. Niggas do be that scared. See, this is why, like, bro, like I really be knowing what be going on behind the scenes. It's not only with Boots. Like I know the pro game. I know the game in general. I've been doing this shit for years. That's why it always makes me laugh when niggas be like, "Oh, boxers aren't scared of anybody." Like, nigga, I seen it with my own eyes. Nigga, how the fuck you want to tell me that shit? I don't think anybody's afraid of anybody. They're boxers, you know.
Yeah, no, we seen the baddest nigga ever in some people's eyes. Mike Tyson tell us that nigga was scared before every fight.
Yeah,
sometimes cry before he had to go and fight.
De La Hoya said that before, like there was fights where De La Hoya said that he couldn't get off. He had trouble getting off of the sofa because his legs was trembling. Like he would be terrified before fights. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, if niggas be nervous like that and they accepted the fight, like you can't tell me that niggas won't be scared enough to decline a fight or duck a fight. Like, come on, bro.
Right.
Like I've been on the phone with niggas. I ain't gonna say who, but like one time a matchmaker called me. He was like, "Yo, watch this shit," and then he really did some fan shit for real, but I didn't really know what he was doing. This nigga went. He called somebody, had us on 3-way, and it was like, "Yo, you know what I'm saying, we got a fight for so and so. We're gonna match him up with these guys over at Pivot Boxing. The name so and so." He's like, "Oh no, man, yeah, like no, we not fighting them no more, man. Like." You know what I mean? Like they too much right now. I don't really like that for my fighter. He coming off a loss. Like I'm cool. Like what? What? They ain't nobody ever heard me say that. Ever. That's just me. You feel what I'm saying? Like niggas be scared. The managers be scared. The promoters be scared. The fighters be scared too. That nigga Fundora said that he don't want to be undisputed because he don't want niggas. Basically, he don't like niggas telling him what to do. What, fight the best? The fuck, nigga?
Yeah, but Fundora's a bitch, though.
He really is, though. He pussy. That's why his sister had to run to his defense when Xander pulled up on it. See, Xander kind of did some gangster shit that day. Niggas slept on that. He pulled up the Fundora fight and was like, "Yeah, man, like, let's rumble, like, let's get it popping." Gabriella, he was like, "Yo, let's face off for the cameras." Gabriella was like, "Oh, we don't have to do that. We don't have to do that." Like, if your sister run into your fucking defense, bro, you was a bitch, bro.
Xander should have gave her a left hook.
That's crazy.
You know, my man from Detroit was live the other day talking about Fundora. So I don't even like this thing. I'm like, nigga, no. Nigga, we like his sister more than we like him.
Yeah, we don't like that bitch neither.
We barely like her.
Niggas only like her because she got a pussy.
That long booty ass bitch. Fuck yeah, Gabriella. Yo, man, fuck all these niggas. Yo, I ain't
gonna lie, bro. Ass by the Straight is the I-10 from Blythe to California.
Who?
I said that her ass is by the Straight is the I-10 from Blythe to California.
I don't know what that is, but I'm sure it's straight.
A straight, flat ass road.
Hell no. They said Fundora sparking Thurman. I need Thurman to get that dub, bro. I don't like when niggas talk like they bigger than the belt, so they acting like Undisputed don't matter. You know what I'm saying? I need him to go. I need Keith Thurman to put a whooping on him. I hope Thurman knock his shit loose.
Pause.
Part of me wants Keith to sparking. Part of me wants Keith to get sparked for not never giving Errol his chance and being like an uppity bitch when he had the belts.
He said, "No, pull up on Eddie's girl, Scott." Huh?
No, facts. Right before I smack him.
Sky Nicholson.
Mm-hmm.
She was in Philly too. She was going to the gym down the block from mine. There was Sky Nicholson at the gym. I'm like, ooh.
By Eddie's girl, you mean like Eddie's blazing that?
That's a rumor. I don't know that.
Man, fuck Eddie Hearn.
They said that's Eddie's side bitch, but I don't know.
Eddie Hearn's a cop.
He do look like one of the cops from the Def Jam game.
They said Fundora. Thurman ain't got nothing for Fundora. Okay. They ain't going to stop me from rooting for him. Elijah Garcia versus Kevin Newman on that card as well. That's a solid fight. We got to see what's left with Elijah Garcia, bro, because that little motherfucker
wasn't it after the Pacquiao fight, too, when Thurman had got packed up? The nigga had cut his hair and dropped it. He had dropped the baldy or dropped the low cut.
With the fucked up hairline?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nigga had the Magneto hairline.
Yeah.
But that nigga Keith Thurman was going through it, boy. That nigga was on top of Mount Fuji with a fucking clarinet.
A kazoo.
He was on his Andre 3000 shit, huh?
Nah, he had a kazoo, nigga.
That nigga was on his Squidward tentacle shit. That was a clarinet.
Yeah. But Elijah Garcia, we gotta see what's up with him, bro. Elijah Garcia was snapping and then just looked super unimpressive after that. So I don't know. I don't know if Elijah got anything left. But Kevin Newman, he not really that good neither. So that's a solid job. They said his sister more of a man than him. That's crazy.
That's true.
Gabriella fucked that bitch up her last fight, though.
My favorite Fundora fight will forever be Brian Mendoza, bro. That was Fondora's best performance.
The way that nigga fell was impressive.
Mm-hmm. That performance was great.
That nigga, he got hit with that left hook. Ah! Wait, what was that, a right hook or a left hook?
He got hit with a left and then a right.
Yeah, that nigga got hit. Bah! This nigga Fundora froze up. Mendoza saw it. Clean. Bing! Nigga fell hard as shit. That nigga really fell like a tree, too.
The thing is, the fucked up part is he could have got up.
Nah, he could have. Nigga was talking about, he was out. No, he wasn't. He knew exactly what was going on.
Bro, he sat down at like the count of 5. He was sitting down like
100% fact, Slime. I can watch that fight every day. Mendoza was super dirty. And Fundora never ran that shit back with Mendoza neither.
You don't want to.
He was like, I'm cool. Hey, give me Tim Zoo. I'm cool. Bitch.
And that's crazy. He went from getting sparked to a title fight.
Yeah, that was because of Thurman, though. He tore his bicep, so they needed a replacement opponent. That's what happened.
Yeah,
man, fuck Thurman. That nigga's always getting injured, bro.
Yo, man, Danny Garcia ruined Thurman. I try to tell niggas. Yo, as soon as this motherfucker broke his elbow, it was a wrap. I didn't even know you could break an elbow with a punch. Like, I didn't
wait, how a nigga do that?
Danny Garcia punched that nigga in his elbow and broke that shit.
Damn. Brittle ass elbows.
Bro, but Danny was really punching Thurman. Like, if you watch that, John, bro, Danny
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it before I go to sleep.
Keith beat him. But like,
yeah, Keith beat his ass though.
He outboxed him. I ain't gonna say he beat his ass.
Nah, there was sequences where it's like, damn.
It was just Danny was trying to play the counter puncher. He wasn't fast enough. Keith was too athletic. He was too quick. And so he just had the wrong approach. If he had a better coach, he probably could have changed shit up. But
bro, my favorite Danny fight was with Lara.
No, that's true.
I was just about to say, whose fucking idea was it to put Danny in there with Lara? It's like, one of his first fights back in a while.
I heard Danny speak about it. Like, so Danny, first of all, Danny was inactive. Danny was trying to get a fight. He was trying to do some historic shit with becoming a 3-division champ. But he said, Erislandy Lara punches very fucking hard. He said, bro, like I never felt like power like that, basically. He was like, bro, like I couldn't. He said the weight was too much for me. It was technically it was a middleweight fight.
Yeah.
So he said he couldn't deal with the pressure. He said he couldn't deal with how much bigger Lara was, and the punching power was different. So that's basically all that was. But Danny a dog though. I just think that weight was much for him. Danny really was a dog, bro. That fight was depressing. I ain't gonna lie. And Danny really one of the nicest people you could ever meet. Like, real cool dude, bro.
Yo, the best coaching advice I ever heard in a corner, bro, was Teo Senior, bro. I swear. First Shakur.
Nah. My favorite
Beautiful word.
My favorite shit I ever heard from a corner was Brian Norman Sr. After that second round, his son came back to the court. God damn, boy. Yeah.
He's like, God damn, son.
And what about Schofield when he got dropped? What the fuck is you doing?
What the fuck is you out there doing? Yeah,
like, you sassy mouth bastard.
That effeminate sissy of a father he has. You know, his
father's definitely a femboy.
Allegedly, even though the shit's on camera, his dad like to beat on bitches too.
I mean, if it's on camera, you mean?
It ain't alleged. The shit on camera, shit. Yeah, nigga like to beat on bitches.
I mean, it's technically 2 women fighting, so is it really domestic?
I mean, when you look at the footage, when you listen to the footage, if you was just to listen to the footage, chat, if you was just to listen to the footage, you would think it's just 2 hoes arguing and fighting, but no. It is a grown nigga and a young lady arguing because she cheated on his old ass. Probably because the nigga is an effeminate bitch. But yeah, when you listening to it, you would think, oh, it's just 2 hoes. They mad. You know what I'm saying? But then you look, you're like, oh, wait, hold on. And he started grabbing her up and putting them bitches on her. You know, it's crazy. And one of them joints, Junior came down while they was in the middle of that shit. That nigga looked scared.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I would like to see Schofield Sr. versus Bill Haney.
Oh, like the Rumble?
Yeah.
Each other?
Yeah.
Nigga talking dumb shit, bro.
I got Bill by unanimous decision.
Unanimous decisions.
Why not? You don't think Bill could fight? He might be able to fight.
I don't know. I can't say. But I don't know if Schofield, that little motherfucker probably could fight. I don't know. I'm not going to assume that niggas can fight because they sons can. Boxer said Danny got a gift against Mauricio Herrera in Puerto Rico. That's a fact. Herrera was fucking Danny up. But you a damn fool if you think that a Mexican gonna get a decision over a Puerto Rican in Puerto Rico.
Oh yeah, nah.
Fool.
Yeah, especially all the judges from PR too. Yeah, we gonna cook these motherfucking scorecards.
And I ain't gonna lie, like I know Danny got stopped by Lara, but when that nigga Chin, he could take a fucking punch in those smaller weight classes, 40, 47, and all that. I seen that nigga get hit by Lucas Matisse, bro, and just walk through that joint. I'm like, yo, this nigga Danny, fucking tough, man.
Nah, the craziest shit I seen was when Canelo deadass cleaned Triple G up, and this nigga didn't even phase him.
Yeah.
And vice versa. Triple G did the same to Canelo, and Canelo just shook his head no. I was like, holy shit.
Yep. Canelo definitely got a chin too. I seen Cotto hit that nigga with some bombs, bro. He just
Canelo nice, bro. His fans is just annoying as fuck. The niggas that swing from his nut hairs.
Matisse sent Danny Mouthpiece into the 4th row. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. He socked the shit out of Danny, bro. I don't know how the fuck Danny walked through that shit. Danny fucked Matisse up after that. Yo, Matisse was never the same after Danny fucked him up.
Man, I want some Popeyes.
What the fuck?
You hungry bastard. You know they're not open where you at.
I know.
Oh, fucking Popeyes closed at 6 o'clock in Worcester.
Yeah.
At 6 o'clock.
They got they have an obscure drawing of that nigga on the wall saying not to let him in.
Nigga said Worcester's a sundown town.
Yeah, all the chicken spots is.
Yo, Danny Jacobs did sock the shit out of Canelo and he ain't go nowhere. Yeah, I remember that. I don't know.
Man, Canelo was stunting on Danny Jacobs.
He really was. All that shit Danny was talking. He was like, man, I could knock Canelo out, blah, blah. He was saying that shit for years, and Canelo run with it. He couldn't even touch him. Bad John. I think Danny Jacobs was low-key ass. I ain't even gonna lie. I never thought he was that good. They used to be hyping him up, and I'm like, all right, like you beat Peter Quillen. You know what I'm saying? But it was like after that, and then you like beat Sergio Mora. But like, you know what I mean? Like he never really showed me. Like, I thought he lost to Gabe Rosado. Keep it real.
Man, he beat the fuck out Gabe Rosado.
Yo, one thing about Gabe Rosado though, he got robbed out of a lot of fights. I can name like 5 fights that he won and they took from him. He got robbed a lot, bro. He's anonymous said, damn, Mark ass. Nah, well, Jacobs not ass, but like he wasn't as good as like HBO was piping him up to be and all that. And like the zone and all them. Like they was making it seem like Danny Jacobs was like the truth. I'm like, what the fuck he do to show y'all that he the truth? All his big fights he lost. Like you lost to Dimitri Purov. You lost to Triple G. You lost to fucking Canelo Alvarez, bro. Like you fuck what Chavez Jr.?
Yeah, Canelo packed Kirkland up.
Yo, James Kirkland, he draw. That nigga with the bed, bro. That was one of them Jones where like Kirkland fell like lifelessly. Yo, Canelo beat his ass though. Like that was like one of them. Yeah, that was one of the ones right there, boy.
I like the memes when I like the memes of that fight when it's like not Canelo, like they fade Canelo out so it looks like Kirkland's just in there by himself.
Getting beat up by a fucking shadow.
That's funny as shit, yeah.
He's just getting beat up by nobody. He's just getting fucked up.
Niggas was like, this me in my dreams and shit. Like they were saying shit like that. That shit was the best.
That nigga thought he was in there getting jumped. Thought the ref was helping him.
Nigga, he thought Aaron Wolf was helping Canelo.
Man. That's right, because he was his coach.
Yeah. Aaron Wolf was the only one that had James Kirkland on point. Every time
she used to peg that nigga.
Man, she used to put that nigga through hell, bro. Like that training was crazy. Like she used to.
She def used to put the strap on just for Kirkland, bro.
Oh, damn.
That nigga name was the Mandingo Warrior too.
Oh man, you see?
Wait, who?
James Kirkland. That was his nickname.
Oh man, ain't no way he was getting strapped, bro. But a nickname like that can't be.
Yeah, Kirkland versus Angulo was a gangster fight. That's a fact. Angulo been a part of some. I like the Angulo fight with Erislandy Lara. That shit go crazy too. Angulo gave us some great fights.
Let's go.
Casper putting hands on Kirkland. Yeah. That was funny. Danny got a gift against Rosado. I'm gonna tell y'all a few niggas that get Rosado beat and they didn't count it. Peter Quillen, he beat Peter Quillen. Jalen Love, bum ass. Daniel Jacobs. Luis Arias. Who who was the other motherfucker? I gotta look through that list. And if he would have got wins over all them niggas, bro, his resume would have been a little crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you who he beat and who he lost to. He definitely lost to Shane Mosley Jr. Jaime McGill, we ain't gotta speak about that.
Who, Gabe Rosado?
Yeah.
He lost to Shane Mosley Jr.?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's ass.
He beat Daniel Jacobs. Luis Arias, he beat him. I think he beat Martin Murray too. He definitely lost to Willie Monroe. He got Joshua Clottey on his resume. Man, David Lemieux whooped Gabe so bad. That was bad. Jamel Charlo fucked him up. Gabe Rosado, he beat Gabe Rosado. He beat Jalen Love. He beat Jesus Soto Carras. Okay. Yeah. Gabe Rosado, if he would have got them wins, that would have been a solid Jones. He beat Kasim Uma. I remember that. Gabe Rosado was rumbling niggas off rip. He did not care, bro. He gave up his number one spot at 154 to fight Triple G. He crazy as shit. Gabe was like, one day he be on, other times he won't be.
He just lost to somebody.
Yeah, he done now, bro. Like Gabe, Gabe 40 years old, bro.
Niggas just fighting for the love of the game.
Shit, if he's trying to make another check, I'll get in there and rumble with him.
No bullshit.
I'm gonna be, but look though, I'm gonna be on my Victor Conti though.
I'm gonna keep it real. Gabe Rosado been ducking an interview from me for years already. He do not want to do an interview with me. You know how many times I done reached out to him or his people, and he declined me like 2, 3 times. Like, why?
Why you think that is?
I don't know.
He from Philly, ain't he?
Right. But it's cool. You know what I mean? I was looking to do it. And another, bro, a bunch of niggas declined me, bro. Gabe, and a lot of them is Philly niggas. The only one that said yes that I wasn't able to interview was Boots. Boots said yes.
Shout out to Boots.
Danny Garcia, he said yes. I gotta get that. I gotta get that shit squared away.
That's gonna be fire.
Yeah, it's gonna be Danny Garcia gonna be lit for sure. Who else? Oh, Blair Cobbs, that nigga be ducking me like a motherfucker.
I'm surprised because that nigga loves to talk.
He will not do an interview with me. Like, he won't. I'm like, damn, nigga, like, I'm having people reach out to him that he follows. Nothing. Xander Zayas, nothing. Who else? Who else said no or didn't want to do an interview?
You gotta get that other Shushu interview.
Oh yeah, I haven't. Me and him been speaking, but we ain't speak about that yet. Who else, y'all? Put some comments in there. Who don't want no? I reached out to Dev before. I gotta talk to Bill. I got a direct line to Bill. I can talk to Bill.
You gotta get Bill on the channel too.
Oh yeah, yo, Carmel did me the worst.
Yeah, because he gives self-pause bitch ass.
No, Carmel did me.
Fuck that nigga. That's why his daddy is self-proclaimed barber.
Carmel spun me twice, bro.
Pause. What the fuck?
No, you.
Nah.
No, you reached.
Carmel spun me twice.
You had context on what he was saying. We know what he's talking about.
Nigga, but in Philly, you don't even know. You saying pause and you don't even know what that shit mean over here, dummy.
Man.
If a nigga spin you, that mean they like giving you the runaround. David Benavidez.
Yeah, David for sure.
Benavidez. I think what him was. I think I got lost in I got lost out of like in the request because I had a.
You want to know how you can? You want to know how you can do that? You can get locked in with him.
What's up?
You gotta tap in with his wife.
How the fuck I'm gonna do that?
Either at a meet and greet or I don't know about through the gram. That's how my cousin was able to lock in with him.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
How your cousin lock in with him? What are you talking about?
David did a meet and greet out here in Phoenix at like a little gym. He's at this boxing gym for hours, bro. Signing shit, taking pictures. And my cousin Johnny, he's a photographer. He just started a YouTube channel doing like his first video. He did an interview with this MMA fighter that's out here from Hawaii.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He work out. I be telling Slime all the time. Slime talked to him before. He work out at a gym in Scottsdale where Tracy Cortez and all the UFC and like the niggas be fighting at. And then this is one white nigga too that he be boxing. And
Dave never on
the combat league in the team combat league, he be training there too.
Yeah, David, he always either be down Florida or he be on the West Coast. He never around where I be at. So that's tough. I met all my favorite boxers though. I haven't met David though. I met Ben because Ben fought in Philly. I met Boots, obviously. I met Tito Trinidad. I have never met David.
Mm-hmm.
He never around here. Andre Ward, I never got to meet him neither. Andre Ward is super Hollywood, bro. Should be flying me, bro.
You got to get a Tank interview.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, nah.
For what? So we good. For what? So
need that.
Rumble? Shit, I don't want to fight that nigga, bro.
Man, right.
Hell no, bro.
And don't nobody want to hear that nigga beat around the bush about fighting niggas we want to see him fight.
Yeah, he gonna catch an attitude. I already know. Like,
yeah.
I'm gonna ask him the real shit, and he probably gonna answer it with an attitude. Then I'm gonna get some pushback. He gonna get mad as shit. Like, he gonna get mad. He can't handle no interview with me, bro. Then, like, I don't think he'll ever swing on a nigga, but I don't want to be in a situation where I gotta grip him up. Bro, I'm not doing that. I'm not taking no punches from Tank, bro. I ain't got time.
That's a bad joint.
Yeah, fuck all that.
Nah.
If I peep he getting a little too close or whatever, bro, I'm just gonna have to strangle him.
Homer Simpson, he?
Yeah, bro, I'm gonna have to put him in a guillotine or something. Something gonna happen to that nigga. What you talking about?
Gotta give him that little motherfucker quick.
Yeah, you can't let him get off first. He get off first, he gonna draw.
Yeah.
All that.
Without a doubt.
If I get my hands on him though, it's a wrap. Got him.
Yeah. But yeah, nah, man. You know, he gonna bullshit you the whole time. Like, if you ask any tough questions, or he just gonna get mad, you get emotional.
Hell yeah, he gonna get super mad.
You trying to hop on some Fort Cash?
I'm about to get on Undisputed.
I can give you like 30, 45 minutes.
All right, so that's how we gonna wrap up, y'all. Shout out to the Nation of the Mob. I appreciate you guys for coming through and showing love as always. Y'all can go ahead and hit the like button on the way out. That'd be very much appreciated. Shout out to the Nation of the Mob. Shout out to my boy Slime. Shout out to my boy J Cash for coming through. I hope you guys enjoyed this content as much as I enjoyed providing it to you. So, till then,
Appreciate you, bro.
have a blessed, beautiful one. I'm up out of here, man. Peace.
Peace.